Hello everybody! Oh my god, but man, Tangia is not.
Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal.
Okay, that was pretty cool. I thought it was lost forever, but it's not. Nice, that's nice. Well,
Oh
good.
no, Mexicans!
I am not Mexican, okay? And the Cerveza Cristal is not Mexican either. Oh, did I tell you guys? I've seen people, like English-speaking people, call Cerveza Cristal Cerveza Crystal. And I was like, it's literally right there. It says Cerveza Cristal. It's not Cerveza. Cerveza Crystal. No, it's Cerveza Cristal. Jesus. Funny. Shut the fuck up, Shoyu. Oh my god, you're so annoying. Fucking weeb. I'm gonna bully myself. Honestly. Someone should bully me. I'm not gonna talk anymore then. I'm not gonna talk anymore then. I guess I'm just going straight to React. Is that what you want? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing. Is this? No, it's not. Is this? Yes, yes, it is. Okay. I love that sound. I don't. I don't. Anyways, it's React Thursday. We have the. Why are you sad? It's literally a sound that says "shut the fuck up, Shoyu." It is so rude to me. Okay. Now it's the heart is good, right? Yeah, it's good. The gold is good. We're gonna react to things today. I'm excited. It's been 2 weeks since I haven't done this, so let's see what we have to react to today. Hey, Mako! 16 months. Wow, you've been here for so long. Thank you so much. What? A hype train incoming? We started stream, what? 2 minutes ago? Oh my god. Thank you. 16 months is a lot. It is a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. A tier 2. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Let's see. My chest. Okay, let's see what we have in store for today. A cat. Ah. Oh my god, that gave me anxiety. Okay. Bueno. Funny. Careful with the pene. What? Oh, it's a pet. Okay, for a moment I was like, What the fuck? And it's a pet. It's a pet rat. Hey, thank you, Nien. Thank you for the resub. 26 months. That's 2 years and 2 months. Thank you. Thank you. I had to make numbers first. Thank you so much. Oh my god, look at the rat, how it jumps. Look, 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 look. Look at him, look at him. Boink, 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 boink. That's pretty cute. That is pretty cute. What? Hey, my phone! I don't have an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. I want you guys to know that iPhones here are super duper mega requete expensive. So, Josie! Was Miguelito until you cut his life short? Honestly, I don't know. I never saw Miguelito before he was a corpse. Josie! Thank you so much for the sub! Wow! We should have a sound alert of that. The meme that says, wow! Thank you for the sub! Wow! I appreciate it! Yippee! Okay. Is that man naked? Ooh! Ooh! No! Ow. That hurt. Boink. Funny. Oh, that's Isotsume. Isotsume is kind of like that. Oh. He broke the TV. No way. You stupid fuck.
Kroger got slurp jerk, slurp,
Blue raspberry.
big chug jug over here.
What? Wait, is the cat inside the... My god. I think you could potentially kill the cat if you sat there without noticing. Like, you could potentially just kill the cat. Because when you sit, you put all your body weight into... Oh my god, that would be so sad. What is that? Looks like... I was about to say look like balls. And I think he slapped it because he thought the same. It looks like balls. Why is he this? He's funny. That's a funny cat.
Y'all, if the top of the pot starts spinning, what that mean? Like what I'm supposed to do?
Oh, comida! No, I'm joking. That is not food, guys. It's a pet. It's a pet. All right. It's not food. It's pet, not food. Let me get myself better. Doink. There we go. That's better. Oh, golden out. He went to Mimir. He listens to the piano and he goes to sleep. Look. That is so cute. Why can't you be like that, Isutsumi? That is so cute. No fucking way. That is so adorable. What the hell? Oh, I love these videos. Oh, bueno. Oh, Chuck. You're right. Chucky! What? Thank you so much.
You rock, show me,
Wow!
show ya, rave, show ya, heart.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits. You know what that means, right? You know what 1,000 bits mean? You know what it means? Thank you. Okay. What is this? Okay. What are you doing? Kitty! Oh my god, Isutsumi wouldn't let me do that with her.
А це спеціальне місце для того.
Oh my god, I thought she was in danger.
There. Wait.
Aw. Oh my goodness! Why are you doing that? Okay, it didn't break though. Oh shit. Ah, baby. The sound was not true. Helicopter, helicopter, helicopter.
Got this 20-ounce bottle. I'm gonna get there. Oh, that could be good.
Where's the dog, guys? I don't know.
Come on, fess up. Where the hell's the dog at, guys? It's not cool. Where the fuck's the dog? Where's the dog?
Funny. Yeah, it would be like that. I don't use drawers. Is that the name? Yeah, I don't use drawers for my clothes. I have this big space, so I just pile everything. For drawers, I just store my underwear there because it's very small. So my underwear and my socks. So that's the only thing I have in drawers. Then, now that I think about it, literally nothing else. All my drawers are fucking empty. Huh. Look at that. Oh. Why would you? Oh, he had a Mentos.
You guys got mics?
You guys got mics? Dan studio, oh my god. 99 cigarettes. Ha! Stupid. Oh, no. No! His hair! He's bald now. What?
The giant horse cock weighs over 11 pounds.
The fucking what?
This is what she
What?
gonna do to your shut the fuck up!
Oh. What? Oh my.
Listening.
Oh.
Listen. You don't want to hear my story?
No. You don't want to hear my story? Shut the fuck up.
I hope this comes out. Okay.
What I was saying was, if you just keep going at it, that's when you really start to see things go through. I can't slow down!
I love that video. I can't slow down. That's a classic. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Should I slam on the brakes? Or should
What
I...
is there? Oh, oh no, the kitty. That's stupid.
No!
Funny.
You failed the vibe check.
Oh my god. You failed the vibe check. Oh.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, shit.
Hold on. Y'all, did y'all see this shit? Am I tripping?
What? Oh man, I wish Sutsume would play with balls. She doesn't like it. Oh. What is that cat doing? What the cat doing?
What the fuck?
What? What? I mean, oh my god! He's singing. Wow, that's impressive. Oh.
Are those cupcakes?
No. No, they were not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Where
Oh.
you going?
Where
I'm
you
gonna
go-
drink as much of this Coke Zero as I can without burping, and then I'm gonna challenge you to beat how much I can drink without burping.
Oh my god, that was kind of disgusting. This is the first video. Yubi! We finished the first video. Yubi! Yubi! And Isutsumi's playing, so that's good. Not too late. Is this a sign for the universe to tell me that I shouldn't keep... No! It's a joke. I'm joking. Hehe. Okay, what is this? Why do I have a video of these three on my React? Why? Why do I have a video of these three individuals in my React? What is this? This is 8 minutes. What are they going to say? What could they possibly say?
So the three supervillains of YouTube recently came together on Logan Paul's podcast to promote their knockoff version of Lunchables, Lunchly.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you know? It turns out that the three billionaires have absolutely zero chemistry together.
Oh my god, seriously?
Guys.
That would be so funny because, you know, I've never made business, never, but it's very, I don't do a lot of collabs mostly because I'm very awkward, but I've made collabs with Nien once. I collab with Dilly and Susu once. I've collabed with Natsu as well. And I think that's it. I mean, with Natsu and Bay as well. But, I mean, I think Mr. Beast doesn't stream. With Kuro as well, yes, thank you. I don't think Mr. Beast streams. I think he only makes videos. And with videos, you can control the pacing of the video. I'm not sure if Logan Paul still streams. I know KSI does. But because I've seen it on YouTube when people are bad-mouthing him and his music. But I am pretty sure Mr. Beast doesn't stream. And it's very hard to start streaming with two people that do stream or streamed at some point, because the conversation is gonna be at a different pace that you can follow. And like, I mean, I don't want to say, oh, you need to know a lot of things to be a streamer. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm a piece of shit. Like, I don't know shit, but I mean, it would be very funny for this adult man, to never have been in front of a camera live before. That would be so funny, because the Lunchly ads and stuff, it's a video. You can cut it, you know, you can make as many takes as you need, but this is live, so
Let's go. Yeah, well.
Oh, pleasure.
Yeah, no,
Like throughout this podcast, it's clear that they A, know nothing about each other, and B,
Oh my
completely
God!
despise each other's success. Like in
Oh
the
my
beginning,
God,
when Mr.
what?
Beast starts describing one of the sets for his new TV series, Logan can't help but suggest that Jimmy's copying the set of the popular outdoor music festival Burning Man.
cool. I know you.
I just want to say this. This was weird for me at first. I want to mention, look how KSI is seated. That is not the way you sit when you are in a comfortable, like, he's like, I don't care. He's not relaxed, because I don't know. Jimmy and Logan look more relaxed, especially Logan. But KSI is just like, blip. I don't give a fuck. Like, this is not the way he's leaning. It feels like he's not even, he doesn't want to be there.
Describing one of the sets for his new TV series, Logan can't help but suggest that Jimmy's copying the set
Oh
of
my
the popular
god.
outdoor
I mean,
music
I'm not
festival
surprised.
Burning Man.
This three,
I
especially
know you,
Logan, he's
Jimmy,
shit.
Just got done shooting your Amazon show.
Oh my gosh.
Which,
yes.
from what it sounds like, is going to be the biggest game show in history ever.
What would you say is the best episode?
I mean,
Say it.
Don't say
yeah, I mean,
Say what you did.
we built a city in the middle of nowhere. There's just a field,
what.
and
That's just Burning Man.
and we pulled up. No, we built like an actual
Yeah,
city.
that's what they do at Burning Man.
Yeah, but like
You went to Burning Man.
Wait, as in like
so,
buildings. and-
buildings, like actually a walled-in city that the contestants
Wow.
lived in throughout the show.
And he was so violent about it. So you basically did Burning Man. Burning Man. Burning Man. He was not even laugh. He didn't even crack a smile when he said it.
What?
Wow.
Logan then seemingly insults Mr. Beast when he asks him if he's on drugs.
What?
He would literally break
Okay.
the
Are
internet.
you on Adderall or something?
No, I just want to see it so badly. I really do.
Ritalin?
Right now?
I like you, Jimmy. I like
Right?
you're a spunky guy.
Wait,
Alright.
did he say you're right? I don't know. I don't know what Adderall is. We have different names for different drugs. I don't know what Adderall is. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, so Adderall is for ADHD. Okay, that's fine. I mean, what's the problem if I wear an Adderall? Like, I don't think that's an insult. It's like, did you take ibuprofen? Like, I mean, well, no, maybe not, but you can see Jimmy. Jimmy was trying. He was trying to
That's when he
pump up the
asks him if he's on
conversation,
drugs.
but
He
look,
would literally
Okay.
break
he's
the internet.
he's
Adderall or
slap-
something?
no,
no,
I
no, no, and he's still taking it as a joke. Nah,
just want to see it so badly. I really do.
Ritalin?
oh my God, that's another drug, Ritalin. The first time I heard, I was like, oh, I thought he said, really? What is Ritalin? Oh my God. What? Why are you asking that? And now look at, he stopped smiling.
Right now?
I
Right
like
now?
you, Jimmy. I like
Right.
you're
Yeah,
a spunky guy.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take the hint. We'll change the topic. So, how's your song with Trippie Redd?
Wow. Oh my God. I can't believe this happened live. What the fuck? Oh my God. It made me anxious. It made me anxious. Oh my God. Wait, I need a minute. Oh my God. This is awful. Wow.
You're a spunky guy.
Look at the face. Look at his face. Look. Look at his. Oh my God. Wow. He. All the energy he had at first is fucking gone.
All right, I'll take the hint. We'll change the topic. So, how's your song with Trippie Redd?
Which then awkwardly
And he's laughing. That was not funny, man.
segues into a conversation about KSI's disaster.
Oh,
with the
yeah,
song
the-
Thick
the-
of It,
the song
where
I've
Logan
heard
suggests
people
that KSI
bullying
should
him
begin
for that.
writing his lyrics with ChatGPT.
Thick of it. Featuring Trippie Redd. Yeah. Obviously, I'm promoting music.
Yeah, man, if I were you, I'd write.
Everyone is silent. Wait. I have a question. You guys can't answer, but I have a question. Did they never meet up before this? Didn't they? We should rehearse an episode of my podcast. No. They just said, okay, guys, I need an episode for my podcast, so put some sweatpants on and just drop by. What is this? The silence. They don't know. This is very funny. I would like to see this, like the full episode. Can we watch it? Because I think this would be so funny.
Obviously, I'm promoting music.
They're just silent.
Yeah, man, if I were you, I'd write a song and have ChatGPT write all the lyrics.
Oh shit!
I'm joking, but like,
well, I mean, I do dibble and dabble with AI. I have like AI friends.
Wait,
and I
but
just talk to them every now and then.
But after they finish their forced intros of each other,
They
they
are
begin to
so-
address the reason why they're
Okay.
sitting there
Yeah.
pretending to be friends in the first place.
Lunch
And that
me.
is to promote their new product.
but yeah, We
Well,
did
yeah,
launch Lunchly
finally.
today. We actually just did it. If you guys saw on Instagram Live, I also think people are confused about what the product is. They're like, wait, so it's just Prime and Feastables?
Oh, so this was when they released it. Oh, right. They just had, I think up until this point, they just exchanged emails. And when, I don't know, iMessage, I think is the WhatsApp for iPhone. Emails between companies, iMessages, and then maybe a call or two. But I think they hadn't spoken in their whole life.
In a Lunchables? No.
I want to hear your Lunchly pitch.
My Lunchly pitch.
Yeah, you got to start sneaking that in.
Just eat it. It's fantastic.
I like that.
But instead of celebrating their launch like normal
I like
friends
that.
who launch a business together would, the demons inside of them couldn't help but to address the negative criticism and lawsuits that they're facing.
What?
But Jimmy, I really want to talk about these lawsuits because they're a big deal on the Prime.
Wow. I mean, I knew Logan Paul was a piece of crap, but he keeps coming onto Mr. Beast, which at this point we know is also trash. But at the time, we didn't know. So that's why I'm like, man, I think at this point, this guy was still well liked, Mr. Beast. And this motherfucker is just firing at him. Then we learned that he's not nice, but
Okay, so you're telling me you don't purposely just put, what is it, forever chemicals in your drink?
forever.
Bro, we were shocked. Me and him are talking. We're like, yo, what do
You
people
don't
think
just
this is?
bust open barrels of forever chemicals
What?
and dump that in there?
Like, what do you think this is? Like some fucking rinky-dink operation where that's like what we're trying to like. I don't even want to say. It's so stupid, dude.
Yeah,
People are so dumb. As much as I believe in people and like the up and
Honestly, I must admit, if I were in a space like this with a person like Logan Paul, and he asked me if I was on drugs, like if I was taking something, I would be like, yeah, man, I had to just to be here with you. And then I would be looking around like, what the fuck is this shit?
coming generations and the world, and I hope we're headed in the right spot. I just am.
I mean, like,
it never ceases to amaze me how dumb.
What the
people are.
dog doing?
Like you'd think that Logan would know how to conduct himself professionally at this point, especially when discussing lawsuits surrounding his company. Like the levels of immaturity in this podcast is baffling.
Turkish Quando Riz.
A whole state.
Blue Tie Ohio Riz.
Yo, that's like.
Do you know Blue Tie Ohio Riz?
Like, what are you saying?
Especially when the conversation
I don't know what
shifts
that is.
focus to a discussion about
I don't speak skibbity.
balding, which is something that Logan and KSI both struggle with. The only difference is that KSI covers his with a bandana, while Logan chose to get a hair transplant and have his bangs on his forehead.
Oh my god, he had a hair I mean, if you have money, I mean, I can't say anything. If I had the amount of money Logan Paul has, I would be buying cosplays. I would be buying Miku figures. I would be, like, spending all my money in fucking Pokemon cards. I can't say nothing. He get a hair transplant, man. I would spend my money in fucking cardboard. Nothing to say. Why are you asking Shayu? Why are you asking that? Why are you asking that? I would never, unfortunately.
NianVT asked me, could you share one good reason and one beep reason for potentially collaborating with each of the following people individually? Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI. All right, let's dive in for Mr. Beast. Good reason. He loves giving away tons of money and crazy prizes.
I want
so
money.
Maybe we could score some for the community or charity. Bad reason. He might make us do some wild challenges like exercising. Nope. For Logan Paul, good reason. He's got a big following, so collabing could
They're
bring in lots of
kids.
new viewers.
He gets followed
Bad
by kids.
reason.
He's a piece of
His
crap.
past controversies might rub off on us, and we don't need that drama. For KSI, good reason. His music and energy are epic, and we could make something fun together. Bad reason. If things get heated, I might rage quit the collab.
that is actually true. I would rage quit at collab, but his music is not that good, Shayu. What are you talking about? I do want the money.
So when Mr.
But when Shayu said we could give some for the community, I was like, yes, we could create some good content or charity. I'm giving none of this to charity. I just remembered. I just remember that clip.
Beast suggests that they should all go to Turkey to get a hair transplant, things get a little dicey between KSI and Logan Paul.
Oh no.
Yeah, like I grew a beard.
Yeah.
The bandana hasn't changed.
No, he mentioned the bandana. No.
It's got bigger. It's got bigger. Yeah. The hairline's receded. I've accepted it, people.
But you
Let's go to Turkey. I kind of.
No, I don't want to go to Turkey.
I want my beard on my side of my face.
Yeah, bro. You can have a forehead right here. You can have a forehead.
Bro, I don't care how I look because my girlfriend loves me for me.
It is so sick.
So who cares what some people online think about us?
That is true.
About,
that
my forehead or...
My only pushback would be...
What?
I think some people think I'm cooler than I actually am.
What?
And part of that coolness is not looking like a bald-ass bitch.
What?
I can't believe he said that. Oh my god, I can't believe he said that. Oh my god, this man is mental. What?
Whoa.
No, bro.
Whoa.
But the thing is,
What?
okay.
Like my bald-ass dad.
So it's clear now that these three
Wow.
don't really like each other.
Yeah,
in
they
any
don't
sense,
like
and are
each
only
other.
pretending to be
That
friends
is so
for
weird.
financial.
That is so weird. How can you make business? I understand it's business, but I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's so weird.
Financial gain. Like KSI and Logan are actually convinced that Mr. Beast is a nerd, which offends Mr. Beast when they bring it up.
This sells 10 units a day, whereas this one sells 2. And then I just like to, try to figure out why.
Number nerd.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever get bullied, Jimmy?
No.
What is that question? Telling me number nerd is I don't think it's an insult because I'm a weeb. I'm a weeb. So if someone calls me nerd, I'm not gonna be like, oh my heart, oh no, childhood trauma. No. But asking someone out of the blue, have you been bullied? Like, what the fuck do you care? It's none of your goddamn business.
Try to figure out why.
Number nerd.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever get bullied, Jimmy?
Yeah, I mean,
Not really.
That's
No.
guys, you all are watching an anime girl reacting to these 3 idiots. You all are nerds, so yes.
Try to figure out why.
We are
Number
nerds
nerd.
here.
Oh,
Did you ever get bullied, Jimmy?
Not really.
That
No,
shocks me.
That's such
Really?
a lie.
That's
Sure.
crazy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! And didn't gang up on him. They were like, have you gotten bullied? No, not really. That's bullshit. What? That is, wow. I would expect, these people are, how old are they? How old are these men? Wait a minute. Logan Paul age. He's 29. This man is 30 years old. KSI age. 31. You're 31. But man. If they were women, they would be more mature. But Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's, I want to say I would expect more from a 30-year-old, but honestly,
Oh, wow.
Did you
these
ever
are
get bullied,
man-childs.
Not really.
That
No,
shocks me.
That's such a
Wow.
lie,
Crazy.
surely.
It shocks you.
For sure.
You want to elaborate?
I just feel like
Not all of us played. What were you? High school football, wrestling?
Yeah, but I was little, Jimmy. I got bullied.
Well, sure, yeah, you were a nerd.
Yeah, I played basketball and stuff, but no, honestly, people just left me alone. I didn't really have too many friends.
Well,
That's almost worse.
I guess
Oh my
I guess
God.
it depends what you constitute bullying. If you constitute
I think he was getting offended because it is a delicate matter for him. But I mean, if someone asked me, were you bullied? Show you? Yes, 100%. Yes, I was bullied. 100% I was.
Dude, people going, why do you only talk about YouTube, you weirdo? But I don't constitute that as bullying. I just constitute it as I was just a weirdo and I deserved it because that's all I talked about when I was a little kid.
But Mr. Beast doesn't let that slide and counters Logan by subtly hinting that he'll be an absent father to his newborn child.
No.
And then Mr. Beast himself got a vasectomy because he's scared of birthing a child and not being there for it because he's so busy.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
So if
They're
you ever have a
just-
kid, are you gonna be like the absent dad?
I'm not gonna have kids till I'm ready. So no, I mean that's why I'm not. Probably a decade down the road.
Wait, a decade?
I'm pushing that stuff. Like, bro,
Yeah, man.
if I had a kid now, yeah, I'd be super upset. I don't know how you're gonna balance Prime, WWE, everything you got now, Lunchly. I know you will, and I've obviously talked to him behind the scenes. Logan's very serious about wanting to be a good father, but that's like, I mean, that would just destroy my life if I had a kid.
Well, I mean, do you wrap up?
I mean, I will not have a kid anytime soon.
Why is that a serious matter? Like, wait, did you wrap up? Yes, I got a fucking vasectomy. What is the problem? Oh no, oh, it's not a big thing. I mean, it's not a big deal. I got my balls tied.
I mean, I will not have a kid anytime soon.
Okay.
I don't know.
You got a vasectomy.
Ugh, that's disgusting. I could.
Why is it disgusting? Why? It's a birth control method. Why is it disgusting? Stupid? It's not. What do you mean it's disgusting? Getting your tonsils removed is disgusting? No, it's a surgery. No, it's not surgery. It's a procedure. Like, it's not disgusting.
Never. Ew.
What?
Which then carries into a
What's the
discussion
problem?
about babies that's really revealing that these three are actually children trapped in the bodies
Yeah,
of grown
probably.
I guess if
She
I
has
mean,
a
that's literally what I said.
baby inside of her stomach. Is
Jimmy,
that not crazy?
It's the weirdest
Ugh.
in the world.
I
have you
mean,
seen like kick and everything?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Dude, her stomach, you'll see her stomach, you'll see the baby's like, I don't know, like a
it is true that it is kind of weird to think that inside of a woman is a small person. It is very weird. I can understand this. This I can understand. They are talking with amazement. Because it is weird.
body part.
I
They're, like,
understand.
all the way
Ah.
like
I
an
would be
alien
weirded out as
punching
well.
from the inside.
How does that make her?
Has she given you the finger?
No, not yet.
No, but-
But I'm sure that'll happen.
She's just like,
you can feel her like fingers and toes and stuff.
no way.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yes,
Oh.
it's crazy.
Whoa.
It is
Bro,
kind
that's
of crazy.
wild.
You won't understand until you experience it. And like
Seeing the woman you love have a little alien inside of her it must be
Are you-
just wild.
it's wild.
Are you gonna look?
Oh
Yeah, I think I'm gonna look.
No way.
Like,
nah, you're
as it
crazy.
coming out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah, no chance.
Well, that's it for the video, guys. And if you made it this far,
I mean,
make sure to
the
leave a
coming
like
out,
and
I
comment
mean,
if you'd
yeah,
like me to make more
you
Mr.
should.
Beast, Logan Paul,
It is
and
your
KSI
wife.
videos.
Be there. Be there. It's your goddamn wife or girlfriend. I don't know. Burning Man. Oh, this is what Logan was saying.
What do your dreadlocks symbolize?
My dreadlocks symbolize for me a big thing is strength, like your tribe. Like when you see someone.
Wait, is this a real thing? Is this a real reptile?
Someone else with dreadlocks, it's kind of like a little appreciation thing. You just look at each other and just like, yeah, dreads for days. This is my tribe.
Like, hey, what's up?
You know that people haven't chosen the default reality. I call it dreadication. There might be
What?
like the outside world being like, oh, you need to cut them. Oh, you're dirty. It's cultural appropriation. Oh, you're not allowed to do this. It's like, no, it feels natural.
Oh.
I actually am a little bit Indian, so I don't know.
Did you take a 23andMe?
No.
No, it's not Indian. You don't say Indian. We don't. You don't say that. That is not the word.
But my great grandmother actually married a full-blood Cherokee because I'm born and raised in Arizona.
So what do you do outside of Burning Man?
I'm a senior IT project manager. Work on ERP systems.
Burning Man.
I just got this off of Etsy from Indonesia.
What is good?
Why? It's good. It's not good. It's fucking amazing.
Burning Man. Burning Man.
This looks like Mad Max.
You're watching all gas, no brakes.
My name's Razma. My first name, which I don't use anymore, was actually ruined by Amazon when people were shouting at their Alexas like, "Alexa, turn on Rolling Stone." It was actually activating my nervous system. I'm a little bit infamous in some circles for a incredibly ecstatic, transformative experience that I went through. Everything that I was experiencing was giving me the maximum amount of pleasure possible, to the point where I became extremely multi-orgasmic, and I was breathing and yes, 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 yes.
Wow.
That's a pretty good sample.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful, he said.
One more.
Extra dimensional or interdimensional beings, I think, surround us all the time. Crashes happened at Roswell and shit. All that stuff was real. Government's been trying to cover it up, just like they are lying about the drugs. That's why I think we're here. I want a world where my grandkids can trip.
What do you think about the idea of an infant microdose?
Microdoses are great, you know, I don't know. Family that gets high together gets by together.
I think if everyone took acid on this planet, there would be no war.
So do you think if Hitler had microdosed, it would have saved 6 million Jews?
I can't rewrite the past and I can't predict the future, but perhaps it would have helped.
I'm Pillow and I'm
Wow.
from San Francisco.
Ah,
So first
his
of
name
all,
is Pillow.
like, LSD
Funny.
has a euphoric component.
Wait.
It's like diving.
Burning Man is like some Mad Max kind of Lollapalooza where people go and take acid. I don't know what this. I'm not sure what this is. I think I saw it in a movie. I think it is very fun. I've never taken acid. I can't talk about it. I think it was on Malcolm in the Middle. I'm not sure, but I remember watching a show, I think, and someone was in love with a girl that read tarot. I think this was, I don't know if this was a movie or the episode of a show. I don't remember, but it was something along those lines. It was a show, and I think it was Burning Man, but I don't know. You guys have such weird shit in the States.
Into a deep pool of what the fuck. It's like infinite use, infinitely coming everywhere.
Is there a best sexual position for spiritual connection?
Missionary's nice, you see their face. Cowgirl's nice too, same reason. Chained to the bed, like spread eagle thing, works pretty well. Rope play or mild, like restraint play, it breaks space-time.
What?
You don't just have an orgasm, you have infinite orgasm. Cause like, oh fuck
What?
yes, baby, fuck, oh.
On DMT, I definitely met gods. I feel like it's a little bit too sacred to be doing on camera. Hey, what's up, brother? This is my boy Kimbo Slice.
One of the craziest things
What?
that happened on some shrooms.
Wait,
called
so
peanut-
so they take drugs and have sex. I mean, I can see how that is appealing. I can see how that is appealing. I could understand. It sounds, yes, as you say, it sounds fun in paper. You take drugs and have an orgy. I mean, yeah, sounds nice, I guess. I've never had any of those, but I guess it sounds cool. But I mean, it sounds also very unsafe and unsanitary. I don't know. I wouldn't go.
This MB, I had the best shit of my life. Like that shit, it was unreal. I was just like, and it just kept coming. I was like, oh. I mean, I've had good shits before, but this was by
Is he
far-
naked? You can see his butt, I think. Is this man naked?
the greatest shit ever.
I think this man is naked.
Like, the shit was amazing.
Can you just
Like,
go
I did
around?
access-
I think he's fucking naked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. No. Can you just go around naked? Can you? No. I think this man is naked.
My childhood at one point. We're at the Burning Man.
I think he was. Oh my god. That is wild. Oh my god. So you can just Burning Man is similar to No Rules Apply. Wow. That sounds very dangerous. I wouldn't like to go.
2019.
I really
my
like his
first
hair.
burn, but I love it.
His
My
hair
name
is funny.
You can see pineapple, soft and sweet inside.
You're
always
funny.
juicy. Lifestyle. I like licking ears. Like I'm really into when somebody licks out my ear. In a good hotel on acid with a lovely girl.
You do any rapping?
No rapping at all.
Shit, with that hairstyle, you could be a famous rapper, man, in America.
Really?
Hell yeah, dude. Burning Man.
Some people think it's a drug-filled orgy, and you know what? If you want it to be, it certainly can be.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm catching up on this. Honestly, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't like to go there. I definitely wouldn't like to go there. Why can't these people have fun without acid, though? I think that's concerning. Like, yes, I would have fun eating some shrooms, I suppose, but I can also have fun watching anime and playing League of Legends. Like, you have to be able to have fun not being drugged, I guess. Okay, next. Japan, okay.
Nuisance content creators continue to plague Japan as somehow the most interesting thing they can do for social media is making the Japanese uncomfortable. So much that there's now posters
Ooh, yes, I saw this. I saw this. Yeah. I saw this. Yeah. I saw this. Okay. I think they kind of have a reason to make these posters because the two people that have been doing this are African American. However, you also think this is a very racist country. So kind of I also understand it from that side. And it literally says circus performance. Shikasu. It literally says that. So
specifically stating Japan is not a theme park directed
Yeah,
at
this
somebody.
is-
So we'll
yeah.
go into the translations of those signs,
That
how
is-
social media sites turn a blind eye to monetizing those unemployed behaviors, and why this is becoming such an issue that Japan had to make signs reminding people to have common decency. As the man that ran that TikTok has regular videos on YouTube where he sounds super reasonable, so it's confusing how he could be so short-sighted with his Japan antics.
Yeah, weird.
As his group of tourists went to Japan to basically use their country as a background.
Okay. I have to say this. The one in the far left is bad. The one in the middle is kind of bad because you're, as I can see, in a temple. The third one, the one in the far right, I mean, you're obstructing people, but I mean, you could be more mindful, but it's a TikTok. I mean, it's not awful. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to see
group
them.
of- so it's confusing how he could be so short-sighted with his Japan antics. As his group of tourists went to Japan to
Oh
basically
wait,
use their
okay, no,
country
yeah,
as a
he's doing.
background
This is
for
not
their
only a
mediocre dance
TikTok.
moves. Now, I do understand that there is an entire
Yeah,
genre
I
of
mean,
dancing
yes.
in public that thrives on social media. where they can get millions of views for doing so.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously not doing videos criticizing those girls, not because of double standards, but because while on the surface they're all dancing in public to feature real-time reactions to their
One is
performances,
full of people.
it's just that these girls did it to feature
Time to
the
wear a
dances,
Toy Story
while
hat
those
and go
TikTok
to a forest,
tourists
yeah.
seem to feature the discomfort. As look at his view count when he's dancing in New York City, or bothering people in their subways. It's not notable, so nobody cares to watch, which are terrible view counts for someone with nearly 2 million followers. But then he can get millions of views through nuisance content, as obviously everybody is uncomfortable with him, so he records, saves, and uploads this specific take to get the viewer engaged enough to watch the remaining 15 seconds of dancing. And his audience calls him out, saying this isn't New York City, begging him to just leave these people alone, pointing out just because you can doesn't mean you should. And that wasn't the only video featuring his team forcing random Japanese people to be in their TikToks, where it seems like cruelty is the content. And somehow TikTok looks the other way, labeling it as performed or supervised by professionals.
Yeah.
Do not attempt. Just because you slap your Cash App in your profile doesn't mean you're a professional. And judging by their mediocre moves, even by TikTok standards, I don't think these are professional dancers.
Yeah,
They're
no.
just bullies, as these grown men only seem to want to bother the students, as this dude seems to be keeping a careful eye on them while grabbing his girl, and they never seem to bother anybody like that. Not to mention all the girls holding their skirts, as their signature move is sliding towards strangers. Now, I would like to think that that wasn't the intention, but intention and interpretation can be completely different, especially when you're a foreigner that doesn't even speak the language, as all these poor girls see are these very large men sliding towards them, not only disrespecting their cultural norms, but her personal boundaries as well, so she doesn't know what he might do next, as you don't need to speak Japanese to know this means leave me alone, and I
Yeah.
just can't imagine anybody that's trying to build their brand online, recording this, uploading it, and not understanding that this is going to forever ensure you will never land anything legitimate, as no brand or dance company in the world is going to take a risk on this resurfacing. And if this was just a one-off incident, maybe I could somewhat understand how they didn't realize Japan is in New York City. But judging by his TikTok page, which is in reverse chronological order, the video of them bothering people in the Japanese subway got millions of views. So they immediately returned to it, and keep in mind there was other subway footage that has since been removed. And what's worse is other clout-chasing idiots see these videos going viral, so they copycatted those actions in other Asian countries right after. This just sets the terrible precedence of tourists treating high-trust societies like Korea or Japan as a playground and the only way they can finally get people to pay attention to them, further deepening Japanese people's prejudices against us. As Japan straight up has a MAGA movement now, where I don't know if they just like the concepts of borders, conservatism overall, or maybe just the memes.
We will make America proud again.
This is weird.
America safe again.
But we're now seeing posters saying no circus performances here
That
in
is
both
weird.
Japanese and English, saying Japan is not a theme park, crossing out a guy with a very specific haircut
Yeah.
not commonly known to the Japanese. Also posting a sign that definitely couldn't be made in America, illustrating 3 individuals bothering an otherwise peaceful subway car. That roughly translates to have manners, be aware of your surroundings, and care about the people around you. Specifically, be quiet in the car. Now, I know people would be offended by their particular choices in animals, but I really wonder if whoever made this poster did it specifically to drive a point home, as anybody posting this in a Western country would immediately be fired. But although docile in public, Asian countries don't quite have the same
Yeah,
share as we do
Asian-
here.
they're
and
not
judging
like
how
that.
that poster was mainly
Oh,
written
those
in
were
Japanese,
monkeys,
it makes
I
me
believe.
think they were exclusively communicating the message through the illustrations. As we have seen similar signs in New York City, showing an obviously Asian woman bothering what looks to be a Middle Eastern man, which is an interesting choice of representation, as I haven't been there in a while, but I don't recall there being an abundance of rambunctious Asian girls on the subway, so much that would warrant printing out and posting a sign.
Hey, bro, I don't run no damn until look at that. Time for the birthday. 3 times for the birthday.
Okay, so maybe things have changed. The point being, it's not a race thing, it's a culture thing. And for a lot of those Japanese kids being bothered in those TikToks, they might have encountered 100 Americans that look just like that dancer, but they're probably only going to remember the one that slid towards their skirt, especially if he goes viral on social media, bringing in an entire wave of copycats, all desperately trying to cash out on that nuisance clout, which is forcing the Japanese to actually change the laws for all foreigners.
Wow.
As one of my favorite corners of YouTube is those walking through Japan in 4K videos, as it just looks so peaceful and clean, making me incredibly jealous that Los Angeles doesn't look like this. So I hope that one day I'd make enough money to go visit, having unique adventures like Mario Karting through Tokyo, until I understood how much the locals actually hate it. As I imagine if I was late to work in my hometown and a bunch of hooligans were holding up traffic, treating my morning commute like a playground, I'd be pretty annoyed too. So I'd respect the country enough not to do it. As we want to visit the Japan seen in that serene 4K footage, not a Japan filled with American idiots screeching through the streets pretending they're Luigi. But it's always the tourists that demand you respect their culture that never stop to think if they're disrespecting yours. As that rail company in Japan actually considered legal actions against the TikTokers.
Ooh,
Other American
nice.
tourists are getting arrested over their antics, while the Japanese city had to block the view of Mount Fuji to stop the foreigners from visiting. As the actions of a few short-sighted, selfish people can really ruin society for everybody. And the saddest part about all of this is it was literally for nothing, because I'd like to say I know a bit about becoming a social media influencer at this point. And what these nuisance streamers or content creators don't understand is going viral for something that you can't or wouldn't want to replicate is worse than not going viral at all. You can build a base of subs that enjoyed seeing you doing something stupid, but unless you want to progressively do stupider things to maintain that audience, you can't pivot into anything you'd actually be proud of, as you've effectively trained the algorithm that you only appeal to an audience of degenerates, forever immortalizing your idiocy to those millions of viral views. And I do these videos covering unemployed behaviors, not necessarily to dunk on anybody, but to hopefully show them the bigger picture and possibly prevent the next generation of nuisance streamers. But more importantly, to protect what's left of Japan before I can finally save enough to go visit.
Same.
So if you appreciate my concise, light-order commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on how Korea finally took care of the problem that Japan set free.
Next. Yeah, that's true though. That's true.
These are the best cat videos from the past 10 years.
Oh, this is the guy Nian hates. Okay, Nian doesn't hate this guy, but Nian doesn't like the voice of this guy. Nian doesn't like that the guy speaks like this. But I like cats. So she was probably like, oh, okay, I'm gonna put a cat video for sure you. Ugh. Kitties! Oh my god, what the fuck? That was so weird. What the hell? Oh, he can't walk. Oh. Huh. That was actually useful.
You can't even. What are you hitting him with? You have no other arm.
Oh, he doesn't have an arm. Oh my god. I didn't notice. Oh. That is so cute.
What are you hitting him with? You have no other arm.
That is useful.
What did you just say?
Oh my god, that was funny. Okay, I have to tell you something, guys. Sometimes when Isutsumi is meowing, she meows in a way that it's like, Mama. She kind of says like, Mama, and then like, that freaks me out. I don't think you really think I'm your mama. I'm like, I think I'm your mama. I think I'm a single mom, but I think you just think I'm a big sister. But yeah, sometimes she meows in this very specific way, and it's like she's saying mama. Okay. Come on, cut the food. Come on. Oh my god!
This cat is not being harmed in any way and truly enjoys doing this trick.
It's a little flip.
you.
That's funny.
Double mom hug.
Oh, he doesn't like it.
Fatty
Oh, it's cold.
Oh, it's cool. I like cats.
These people use their cat to catch a bug.
I wish I had a cat. Wow, smart. I like cats. Oh no, he's not gonna be able to get it out. Yeah. Oh. No, de marihuana. I want to see that again. That is funny. That is very funny. I didn't laugh, but it's funny. Okay. I like that. Oh shit! Where am I? What year is this?
Oh.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh my god!
Say yeah.
Why aren't you like that? Why can't you do something funny as well? Why don't you say yeah? Isutsumi.
Say yeah.
Why can't you do that? Oh my god.
She came home after petting a cat that her cat absolutely hates.
Why did you pet that bitch? I really like when cats do that. It's just
This
a
is
cat.
Aries, who is a cat that was born with hyperextended rear legs.
Oh,
He isn't in any pain.
Look at him. He's so funny.
This is Aries, who is a
Wait,
cat
wait,
that was
wait,
born
wait.
with hyperextended rear legs. He isn't in any pain and is pretty much a normal cat in every other
Oh
way.
my god, he's so funny.
Are you gonna pray or someone else is gonna pray?
Why did he jump like that?
This, you can do it. You can do it, Snowball. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
No!
This cat seems to have adopted this monkey.
Huh? Oh Jesus. The cat is like, get away from me and my son. Oh! Muay Thai. The cat knows Muay Thai. He knows things. Ipo!
I can't find my screwdrivers anywhere. Like, where did they go?
Kitty, hello.
This poor cat had an existential crisis.
Why are you doing this?
No!
He was trying to force his cat to love him.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
It's not that serious.
Have one. You can have one bite. It's pistachio ice cream.
This funky monster of a boy. He's not overeating. I know that. Look at him. He's not overeating. I know that. Look at him.
The streamer's cat really loves her.
Oh, I wish you were like that. I wish you were like that.
I don't know what she's looking at.
You're not like this. You don't love
He
me.
just flung cat litter out of the box.
Oh yeah, Isutsumi does that.
He's probably gonna do it again.
All the time. Oh, yeah,
my
not like that. Yeah, not like that. Oh. El gato, güey. think there's an ad running, so I'm going to hydrate a little bit. El gato, güey. I mean, I love Isutsumi, but I wish she was. No, no, it's fine. You don't have to be like that with your children. I love you the way you are. You don't have to be like that with your children, saying, "Oh, I wish my child was more of this or more like that." No, you have to accept them the way they are. Funny cat. Why is he looking like?
Who would you save in a burning building, me or Kenzie?
You?
Oh!
For some reason, a bat latched onto the collar of this cat.
What the fuck? What the hell? What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh! This happens to Isutsumi all the time. This happens to her all the time, and it's so annoying. I have these polar fabric pants, and she does this to the pants all the time, and she's like, you can see her struggling to get her tongue out of there. It's so can't you understand that that is not a living being? Those are just pants. That's not me. Yeah. Yeah. No. Get the hell out, bitch. Oh. No. Oh, I know this one. I know this one. Oh,
This
and
poor
he's
cat was halfway to
suffering.
heaven.
Nella. Girl, stop. Jesus Christ.
I'm alive. Oh my god, he's so goofy. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's very silly. That's silly.
You want to eat? No, it's not time. You just ate.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna give you some food. Wow.
They wanted to introduce their new kitten to their older cat.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Stop. Shut up.
This cat
Oh
was
my
in trouble
God!
and yelled for backup from her big brother.
Oh my, the dog. The dog was like, help me! And the dog was like, I've heard my brother! And it's massive. It's a massive dog. What's happening? Why do you look like that? You look like a weird furry.
Did you get that? Oh my god.
Oh, what's the problem? It's just fire. Aw, he's allergic to the fourth. Oh no, why is the cat crying as well? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Ew, you can see it flying. Oh, it's so big. It's oh no.
What do you think is wrong with this cat?
Oh, look what I can do. Are you looking? He doesn't like it. Yeah, she doesn't like it.
Your new tie?
Oh yes, it's very elegant
It makes
indeed.
you look very handsome.
Thank you.
This cat was really upset that they woke up from their nap.
What happened? Do you wake yourself up? No, you
I don't understand how cats can look like this. Isutsumi never looks like this. Oh no! Hello? Sometimes I'm alone. No.
Careful, please.
No.
Really careful. Not
No. Oh my god. Stupid cat. Oh, I love this video. I love that video. I love. Oh. What's wrong with him? Oh, they play together. Okay, that is very cute. They play together. He's like, come on, come on, come outside. Come on, play with me. Come on, come on, play, play. Come on, come on, do it. Okay. What the? I think I do that sound when I eat. I like that
A
video.
cat got too close to a candle, and its tail caught on fire. The outer layer of fur was protecting the cat, which is why the cat didn't freak out.
He's just like, well, would you look at that? He's literally like, huh. Hi, Soro, welcome. Oh, shit. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. He's like, huh. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, where were we? Ah, here. English? Yes. The title of the stream is in English, and I speak English. Hello. How are the videos going? Good. Huh. Amazing. Oh.
I have never seen a cat run in cursive before.
Oh. Je suis désolé. Yeah, no. En este stream hablamos inglés. Oh my god, look at him walking!
Unfortunately, Oliver, as you know, your sales have not increased, for this month. So, unfortunately, we have decided that we will need to be letting you go.
This behavior is not professional, and I will be calling security.
Oh my god, the cat was very angry. That would freak me out so much. Oh my god,
I found a cat
oh.
that loves sucking on this person's ear.
Oh, Isutsumi does this sometimes. She bites her own tail sometimes. I don't know why. Why would you do that? Why do you do that? She sometimes is mad at her own tail. Not like this, but yeah, sometimes she does it. My cat also fights with her tail. Oh. Oh. She's having a nightmare. Oh, there's a cat.
This cat got a little nervous and protective when the baby put their hands over the balcony.
Stop that. Stop that. Arriba!
To make this
Oh, what happened?
launch shot the desk
My
on its own.
mood?
You ready?
Why my mood? Oh, magic! Oh, he likes the box.
Hairless cats often need lotion in order to protect their skin.
I don't hate hairless cats, but like they're weird.
Let's go do stretches, special.
What was that?
Pesto chicken pasta?
Oh, pesto chicken pasta. No? Oh,
This guy tossing
bueno.
his cat to go catch a
Okay.
rat.
No way. You had one job.
This person has a cat that walks on the same path every day.
Oh my god, you can see the... Oh my god, you can see it in the floor. That's weird. No, my toilet paper. Bueno.
This person wanted her dogs to come back inside, but they weren't really listening. The cat saw that they weren't listening and wanted to help out.
Get inside, you piece of garbage. Wow, that's a good cat. Oh, they are hugging. They love each other. No!
What do you think he's going to jail for?
Free the cat! Was hat sie getan? Free the cat! Was hat sie getan? Was hat sie getan?
No!
This guy was
Release
kind enough
me.
to save a kitten found on the side of the road.
Someone just. Oh no!
Oh, I know this video. I know this video.
Oh my gosh! Oh my!
And more keep coming, yeah.
We got a kitten problem.
Oh, I know this one as well.
This cat was confused when she heard her owner's voice come from a security camera.
I wonder if Isutsumi would do this. This is something Isutsumi would do. Oh, you're too chunky. Oh my god, he's very chunky. Oh my god, that cat
If you take a
needs
wet
exercise.
toothbrush and pet a cat with it, it supposedly reminds them of getting cleaned by their mother.
Oh, that is so cute.
Hunter, are you hungry?
Oh. Is that a mirror? No. Oh, yes, yes,
This
it was.
cat grabs food from the automatic feeder as if someone will try and steal it.
Why are you like this?
No,
No, you're stupid.
This cat was caught doing sit-ups
Oh,
underneath a car.
I know this video.
I have never seen a cat drink via Bluetooth before. Imagine losing a game of ring toss to a cat.
Go, let go.
Oh my god. I literally sent Nian this video last week. And I was like, man, I want something like this for Isutsumi.
I think he can sense that the brain cell is nearby, so he's trying to stay extra still so that he can finally intercept it.
See if Bruce
likes
Oh, he's
cottage
so
cheese.
chunky.
Want somebody?
He's so chunky. Oh my god. Don't do it. Don't.
This cat has trouble understanding how the screen works.
Oh. It looks like a monkey. Oh my god. Oh, he likes it.
Chega, Ninho. Ninho. Oh, meu Deus, que gato doido é esse, menino?
Esse menino. Muay Thai. Oh my god. It looks okay. It literally looks like the cat is on fire. That is funny. That is funny.
I just got off work, so don't look up here.
Okay.
I've never seen someone that loves corn as much as this cat does.
Look! Tasty corn! Yum 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 yum
This
yum.
cat just discovered the new security camera that was installed in the house.
Hello. Oh, I know this video.
You got your clutch, you got your brake, you got your throttle, you got your gear lever, AFR gauge, fan switch, steering wheel. You got all that?
He's so stupid. Hello.
Sta male
Aw,
chodím párek, da?
That's so cute.
Jak se milo.
This cat sounds exactly like a squeaky toy.
Oh.
What do you think he's trying to say?
Ishotsumi does this sometimes. Oh no. No.
What are you two doing?
Oh shit! They were plotting murder.
I have never seen such a nervous dog before.
Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god, that scared me.
There's only two types of cats.
He's trying, he's doing his best. He's doing the best he can. Well done.
Peanut.
Ah, bueno. My dream.
Did
She's
hers get her cast off? Look, she. Oh,
What the
look at
fuck? Oh, it's a baby.
You ate a bee this morning. How do you feel? Thank you.
Well, they only turn one once, and we are doing the whole princess theme. But it's still moving.
Oh my god. Hi, Pooh. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. How are you today? Oh, he likes it. Yes, yes, yes.
Loves fruit by the foot. She wants your fruit by the foot.
That's the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the super special cat video that I made, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
That
Later.
way, don't. Why did it do that? Howdy. We're okay. We're watching some cat videos, and now, now we're going to see Korea kicking some foreigners' ass. Nice. Oh my god. I didn't think it was actually going to be violence. This is nice. Legend.
Have a good time.
An African-American YouTuber acts lewdly.
Wait, did someone actually beat the crap out of this dude? Oh, that's nice. Hi Ryan, how are you?
Towards Sonia Sang, or Statue of Peace. He even sits on the statue's laps and dances. No matter how you look at it, his actions are disrespectful, as the statue symbolizes the brutality of the Japanese
we watched
military
this
during
dude.
World War II.
I mean,
who
we
forced women,
watched.
even young ones, into sexual slavery. The person insulting the statue is an American YouTuber, Johnny Somali. When Somali pours alcohol into an ice-filled
And I remember he pours the Shin Ramen on the counter as well. We watched this, but I didn't know they beat the shit out of him. That is nice.
cup at a convenience store, an elderly shopkeeper asked him Korean to stop.
I don't drink. Here, no drink.
When the shopkeeper turns her back, he makes threatening gestures.
Yeah, that was
and
so
utters
disrespectful.
curses.
That was so disrespectful.
People who were watching this altercation in real time sent to YouTubers super chats.
Why?
Somali loudly listens to music while dancing and
Oh my
intentionally
God.
spills the ramen he's eating on the floor
Oh my god.
and throws the noodles about.
Why would he?
Then he turns on obscene material in the subway as if he made a mistake and makes sexually derogatory comments to a woman who's passing by. His rude behavior was even aired on South Korean media and caused considerable controversy, which eventually led to an angry Korean striking Somali in the face. When Somali and his companion follow the man, this time he takes his mobile phone. Somali goes after the man and makes threatening gestures.
Yo, give him his phone.
The man throws the mobile phone far away.
Give him his phone.
Nice!
This time, a South Korean YouTuber tracks down Somali and starts a live broadcast.
Shut the 못 들어가.
At that instant, a man comes over and kicks the American YouTuber.
No way. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Legend. One on one
A
only.
man
Yeah.
who was watching the live stream comes up to Somali and kicks him.
Don't touch me.
Kill him! Kill him! No, wait, no. Kill is
The
too
Korean
much.
YouTuber and Somali were detained on the spot, but as both sides did not want the
killing
other
no.
side punished, a settlement was reached. As footage of the fight spread rapidly online, some said Somali got what it deserved,
Yeah,
but
he
others
did.
stressed that violence cannot be condoned, regardless of the provocation.
It is true.
Local
It is true.
YouTubers who are trying to track down Somali are known to be waiting for him at the airport so they can catch him before he leaves the country.
What? They're gonna beat him up before he leaves the country? That is crazy. That is very crazy.
And then what you do is you go live when you get to a new country and then rinse and repeat. But do not, like, I would get the
There's no clout more to get in Korea.
American YouTuber Johnny Somali rubs oil on his body and dances lewdly in front of Sonia Sang, otherwise known as Statue of Peace. His actions are particularly insulting as the statue symbolizes all women, including girls, who were forced into sexual slavery by the Japanese military during World War II. He then kisses the statue's lips. Besides becoming the center of a public uproar with his antics, he also caused disturbances in a convenience store and even out on public streets. All of this came to a head when the troublemaker was assaulted by an enraged passerby and a Korean YouTuber.
Have a good time.
I mean, he deserved. He
In a
deserved
separate
it,
incident,
but
he posted an image of himself on social media, holding up a photo of late Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe at the main office of the Unification Charge, and proceeded to spout out nonsense such as Shinzo Abe had defeated the
Ooh,
Koreans
this
for
is
you.
a lot.
This act
Ooh.
further infuriated many Koreans.
This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot.
who don't think fondly of the Japanese politician.
This is
A local YouTuber, meanwhile, has been trying to locate where Somali has been staying
He's
and even
trying-
uploaded footage of himself visiting what could have been the troublemaker's rooms.
조한이 어딨어?
Johnny 어딨어?
When word got out that Korean YouTubers were waiting for him at Incheon International Airport,
my God.
Somali and his associates exchanged views on how to leave South Korea safely.
Take the train to either Jeju or Busan and catch a flight out of there where nobody knows.
Lay low.
Nothing can be confirmed, and there's no confirmation if he and his team have left the country yet, but it is believed that the YouTuber is planning to go to another country where he can cause a ruckus.
Yep, where nobody's going to know. And then what you do is you go live when you get to a new country and then rinse and repeat. But do not, like, I would get the
There's no clout more to get in Korea.
Wow. I hope they caught him, honestly. Ooh, there's another one. Oh my god, did they catch him? Ooh, that would be good.
어디가? 어디가?
Somali, say something. Somali, say. Say.
Okay.
American live streamer who has caused an uproar in South Korea smiles without a care in the world.
야, 소말리. 어디가?
어디가?
A local YouTuber has tracked down Somali and in the middle of the street assaults him with his fist.
Ooh, lo mató. 잠깐만.
Somali sustained facial bruising.
Yeah.
The YouTuber who attacked the American was arrested on the spot by police officers who had been called to the scene in advance.
대한민국에서 앞으로 저렇게 소말리 같은 애들 진짜 처리할 거니까 앞으로 대한민국에서 하지 마. 알겠지, 소말리? 야, 굿나잇 소말리. 굿나잇. 굿나잇.
Now he knows. Now he kinda knows. It's like, oh my god, if I go outside to the streets, they're gonna beat my ass. They're gonna gang up on me and they're gonna stab
Somali
me to
is
death.
escorted by police officers and gets into a patrol car.
Somali, say something.
Say.
Somali, say. Say.
In his latest live broadcast, Somali, instead of apologizing for all the commotion he caused, actually upped the ante and intensified his mockery and belittling of Korea.
Japan number 1. Okay, Korea number 50 maybe, you know China number 1.
No.
America, Korea.
I think if this dude goes to China or Thailand, he's gonna get his ass kicked. Chinese people are not chill. People in Thailand are not chill either.
Israel, Korea, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas ain't got nothing going on. Y'all niggas is weak as hell. But y'all Korean niggas is weak as
The YouTuber who danced lewdly before Sonyeosang and kissed the statue's lips asked, "Am I going to be killed just because I danced with a metal statue?" And then showed another statue that he may target. Such actions have infuriated many Koreans because the statue symbolizes all women, including girls, who were forced into sexual slavery by the Japanese military during World War II.
That's my next target. Where the can I find this one?
Related to his antics, charges have been filed against the American for assault and narcotics use. Somali, however, refuted all accusations leveled against him and said he is cooperating with South Korean police in regards to the assault and narcotics charges.
Police protection. You cannot touch me. This is a United States military base. I am American. America built this country.
Law enforcement authorities, meanwhile, stress that rumors about Somali getting police protection are not true.
Oh, okay.
Somali, who may have been trying to get out of Korea so he can cause mischief somewhere else, will not be able to leave for some time, being as he will have to respond to allegations of criminal activities.
This is where I stopped. So the last thing I heard was that he was not able to leave Korea for a little while. That's the last thing I've heard. Apparently, more things happened that I haven't heard of.
The video of an American YouTuber who's been engaging in outrageous acts such as insulting the Statue of Peace and causing disturbances in convenience stores recently went viral online and sparked outrage in South Korea. The YouTuber was eventually booked by the police on Thursday. His name is Johnny Somali, a 24-year-old American man who makes money by uploading controversial actions on his YouTube channel. During his travels in Korea over the past month, Somali uploaded a video of himself kissing the Statue of Peace in Itaewon and performing a lewd dance in front of the monument. He also uploaded a video of himself pouring instant noodles on a convenience store table after an employee stopped him from drinking alcohol. As Somali's utter disrespect for proper behavior continued and criticism mounted, local police confirmed it was investigating his actions. The Mapa police station in Seoul said it booked Somali on obstruction of business activities. It was also confirmed that charges have been filed against the American live streamer for assault and illegal drug use. He has since been banned from leaving South Korea. Meanwhile, a 20-something former Navy Special Forces member who recently attacked Somali was arrested and questioned by police, although he was subsequently released.
Of course he was released. They were like, hey bro, we need to take you because we have to for the cameras, but well done. That's what the police, we're talking about fucking Korea. They were like, oh man, this goddamn, I mean, Korea is a racist country. It's just like Japan in that aspect. So they're like, well done. We couldn't do it, so you did it for us. Thanks.
Johnny Somali came to Korea with the obvious intention of making clickbait videos to promote his provocative channel. However, the table seems to be
yeah.
He is now being used to help Korean online streamers generate views. After videos of Koreans, including one streamer, assaulting Somali went viral, many Korean YouTubers are seeking out.
Thank you.
Johnny Somali came to Korea with the obvious intention of making clickbait videos to promote his provocative channel. However, the table seems to have turned as he is now being used to help Korean online streamers generate views. After videos of Koreans, including one streamer, assaulting Somali went viral, many Korean YouTubers are seeking out the American in the hopes of causing an altercation so they can either stream or even incite the scuffle. Within South Korea, Johnny Somali is known as a Golden Goblin, a gamer reference to a creature whose perk is when you kill them, you get rewards and loot.
Oh my god!
While many here think that confronting Somali and exacting retribution is karma and can be seen as dispensing justice, others are questioning whether it is right for people to take matters into their own hands.
Now, I understand this. Violence is never the answer. I get it. But just, you know, beat him up a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't kill him. Just, you know, a couple of punches. In the nose. In the gut. You know, just a couple. I mean, just one or two.
On behalf of local police for failing to deal with Somali's antisocial behavior. Amidst this moral debate, a new report regarding Somali has generated attention. During one of his live streams, Somali shows 2 videos of him kissing a female YouTuber, claiming she is his girlfriend. However, some viewers raised questions that the clips look unnatural and speculated that it was created using deepfake AI. Such suspicions seem to have been justified when the original video of the female streamer had no kissing scenes. Angered viewers informed the female YouTuber to sue Somali, and supposedly she will take legal action against the American. Under South Korea's sexual violence protection law, a person who makes and/or disseminates AI and deepfake videos can face upwards of up to 7 years in prison or be fined $36,000. With Somali now banned from leaving Korea and with charges leveled against the American, the future of the infamous prankster seems uncertain, and he may be thinking to himself that this time he bit off more than he could chew.
Okay, Okay, but you didn't tell me anything new. I mean, you just told me about, yeah, the deep fake video, but tell me more information.
나는 조마오 죄송합니다.
American YouTuber Johnny
What?
Somali, who has caused an uproar in South Korea with his outrageous acts such as kissing the Statue of Peace, has publicly apologized. On Wednesday, he visited the Statue of Peace installed at Changdong History and Culture Park in Seoul and said he wanted to apologize to the Korean people.
I want to apologize to the Korean people. I was not aware of the significance of the statue. You know what I mean? It was just entertainment for my audience.
The YouTuber said he did not know much about the meaning behind the Statue of Peace, which symbolizes the victims of Japan's wartime sexual slavery known as the Comfort Women, and that he did not know how painful that part of the past is for Koreans.
My intention in coming to Korea was not to cause this kind of storm.
Right.
My intention was to come here, do my live streams, make content, and be funny.
Right.
He also added that he did not want to hurt anyone or get anybody in trouble, and that he learned such behavior is absolutely unacceptable in Korea.
Right.
Somali then stood in front of the Statue of Peace, apologized in Korean, and bowed his head for his wrongdoing.
So to all the people of South Korea, I just want to apologize for what I've done, and I really did not mean to hurt your guys' pride this much, and I will no longer talk about your statue or touch it ever again. I hope that I can live in peace here in South Korea.
Somali also said he wants to meet Comfort Women survivors in person, interview them, and learn about their past.
No.
During his travel in Korea over the past month, the American live streamer uploaded a video of himself kissing the Statue of Peace in Itaewon and performing a lewd dance in front of the monument. The disrespectful behavior drew considerable backlash from Korean netizens as Somali got attacked multiple times on the streets by Korean YouTubers.
Okay, so what you did in the convenience store, what was that? What was that? You didn't know the meaning of a convenience store? You threatened an elder woman? What was that? Are you gonna apologize for that as well?
Including a former Navy Special Forces veteran. It's under such mounting criticism and physical attacks that Somali expressed regrets over his past actions that have compelled the local police to launch a criminal probe and bar him from leaving the country. Despite such signs of repentance, many in the country question his sincerity and think the latest move is a ploy to get himself off the hook so he can safely leave South Korea.
The problem is that I think he should get some time in prison. That would make him, oh man, the people in prison are not gonna be nice. But I think like he needs time to think off socials. I think he needs that.
American YouTuber Johnny Somali, who has engaged in outrageous acts in South Korea, such as kissing the Statue of Peace and causing disturbances at a convenience store, has been referred to the public prosecutor's office. On Monday, Seoul Mapo Police said it has forwarded the case involving the live streamer, who has been charged with obstruction but has not been detained for further investigation. Somali is accused of disrupting the operations of a convenience store by playing loud music and pouring instant noodles on a table after being stopped from drinking alcohol by an employee. He even uploaded his action on his YouTube channel, which got the local police involved and barred him from leaving the country. Somali is also reportedly undergoing a probe in connection to possible assaults and even illegal drug use. Somali's disrespectful and offensive behavior
I think we watched this one.
Has drawn significant.
I think we watched this one, but because all of the videos are the same, they all show the same footage and they all say the same things over and over and over again, and now I don't know which ones we watched and which not.
Public criticism in Korea. In fact, last month, he was attacked multiple times on the streets of Seoul by Korean live streamers. Somali, meanwhile, asked for police protection after claiming someone was stalking him in the city of Kuri. He claimed that an unidentified man presumed to be a YouTuber was following him, and that his address in Kuri City was revealed by Korean YouTubers through their live streams. Earlier on the 6th, Somali publicly apologized to Koreans through a YouTube video, but this action has been coldly received by the general public who doubts his sincerity.
Lukewarm. Can you tell me something new? Can you tell me something new?
After Johnny Somali and his two buddies were taken down by one Korean dude, a literal line of other Koreans formed, asking to fight him next.
Check your Instagram DM. Let's find me. I will kill you.
Oh my god. Check your DMs, man. I put a place and a time and you drop by. Content. I beat you up for content. That dude was so fearless. He was like, I kill. He literally said, I kill you. That's a lot.
Instagram DM. Let's find me. I will kill you.
That's
if you're in a 20-mile radius to where I live, be prepared to see me.
Until a Korean Navy SEAL went out and actually found him in his hotel.
No. Oh, this is the guy that punched him.
어디가?
어디가?
어디가? What is 어디가?
I remember this.
And now YouTuber Rotten Mango decided.
Oh my god. He was actually bleeding. Oh my, that's a lot. That's a lot.
To cover the incident, but to explain the significance of this is on YouTube. She has nearly 4 million subscribers with 1.8 million views on this video in the first week.
Yeah.
And even though I've seen similar numbers recently, Rotten Mango or Stephanie Sue is in the top 100 on Apple Podcasts and even ranked number 17 on Spotify with the second most watched true crime podcast. So even though Asmon Gold and Abba and Preach have received millions of views covering Johnny's descent into internet obscurity, we all kind of sit under the same umbrella online, sharing much of the same audience and repeated viewer. But Stephanie Sue in the Rotten Mango podcast introduces Johnny's crimes against Korea to millions of other more offline people, which is only going to apply further pressure to the Korean government to do something very uncharacteristic and absolutely throw the book at an American, as something like 16 years in prison is on the table. And although it seems silly that a podcast documentary can actually impact the outcome of a court case, just remember how R. Kelly's crimes were basically an open secret for several decades until Lifetime made a documentary about him, reminding the public to demand justice. As this even has NBC News reporting on Johnny Somali or Ramzi Khalid Ismail, with Dexerto stating he's facing up to 7 years in jail for sharing AI-generated content,
I remember this.
putting his previous actions under a microscope, which now may actually lead to terror charges. I hope those $3 super chats were worth it, as he's been basically begging for international notoriety. And now he's put both himself and South Korea's justice system in the spotlight. So if they want to avoid advertising themselves as spineless jellyfish to the international community, further inviting more unemployed behaviors to plague their streets, they're gonna need to lock up Johnny for a very long time, as those videos might actually be his
I don't know if a long time, but I think people would be okay with 2-3 years.
final goodbye to the internet. That's why it's great we have the sponsor for today's video, John Everyday Earbud. Here, perfect in until internet sleuths caught a brief glimpse of a blurry pizza box that locals were quickly able to identify. And as he tried to antagonize the Koreans even further, they caught a reflection of the room off his cell phone, identifying a particular exit sign and an internet cafe monitor as a chat filled with messages stating they knew where he was staying. As shortly after that, that Korean Navy SEAL found him in the street. But luckily for Johnny, the local authorities were nearby to rescue him.
My hat. 자, 이쪽으로 오세요. 거기 hat.
Oh my god, he could barely walk. Look at him, he could barely walk.
자, 이쪽으로 오세요.
He knocked the headlights out of him. I mean, it's a Navy SEAL.
Arresting the Korean UDT SEAL that showed absolutely no remorse.
야, 굿나잇, 소말리. 굿나잇. 굿나잇.
And to my understanding, that guy had his bail, luxury hotel, and upcoming legal fees crowdfunded, as he's basically seen as both a local and international hero,
Yeah,
just as I predicted would happen years ago. So being afraid to live stream anything but audio, he's resorted to essentially hosting conference calls on X, as these could barely gain a couple hundred listeners, which is a huge drop off from his thousands of video views and the millions of people who would tune in to see him find out, which again was another one of my predictions, that he would slowly slip into internet obscurity as he provides nothing of value other than internet fame and fortune for whoever can find him in the streets, or for insanely famous podcasters that make thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars off of. As I imagine she'll get at least 3 million views, showing a new side of the internet, exactly why he's despised by everybody else.
And he starts stripping off his shirt. He's trying to dance all up on this female figure, rubbing baby oil onto her, and the Koreans are screaming at him in Korean.
And to make it worse, that statue is supposed to be of a kid, which may make his dance a much more serious crime. So at least to Johnny Somali, worst case is he streams that garbage to a couple thousand people on the shadiest streaming site online and nobody notices. And best case, I guess, is he's featured on the #2 crime podcast in the world. Then the mainstream news media picks it up, and now you're going viral for making a video doing very suggestive things to a statue of a kid that was specifically made to commemorate how foreigners committed crimes against kids. So he thought he was being funny to idiots online when he was really reopening one of the most sensitive issues in South Korean history and now making it about him. And speaking of sensitive political issues, after he was streaming alongside some girl, recording himself vandalizing another guy's home, Johnny later displayed to his live stream AI-generated videos of him hooking up with a female streamer, which violates a brand new bill specifically made to charge people with those videos up to 7 years in jail.
Tell me something
so
new.
Some Korean politician is about to boost their entire career off this incident, as there was never a worse time to be this ignorant to local laws. And I don't think Johnny's intentionally speedrunning going to prison, but if he was, I don't think he would do anything different. As Dexerto previously reported, he was facing 10 years in jail, which started from his first charge of causing a commotion.
Yeah,
in a
but is he
convenience
going
store
to go to
that, in
jail or
comparison,
not?
Was one of his.
You Chinese.
But just like in Japan, he'd been bothering their citizens for a while, until the authorities arrested him over something simple as trespassing into a construction site. Now, the Japanese made the mistake of letting him off easy, believing his lies and just deporting him.
Yep.
And the citizens are already seeing the effects of allowing foreigners to completely disregard your culture,
Yep.
which is why I think Korea has to absolutely throw the book at him,
Yeah.
as not only did the entire world see some violate a brand new law specifically made in response to public
Did I
outrage
touch
over
something?
deepfakes. This case is becoming so high profile
I think I touched something.
off easy, believing his lies and just deporting him. And the citizens are already seeing the effects
Man.
of allowing foreigners to completely disregard your culture, which is why I think Korea has to absolutely throw the book at him, as not only did the entire world see some
But
idiot
did
twerking
he
pour
go to
baby
jail
oil
or
over a statue of
not?
a little girl, but also violate a brand new law specifically made in response to public outrage over deepfakes. This case is becoming so high profile that if they don't imprison him for at least half a decade, they're basically broadcasting not only to Koreans,
Yeah,
but
5
the
years. That's what I
entire
told you.
world,
3
that their
years.
laws actually don't mean
like not
anything.
10.
And other
but-
streamers know this, as Legal Mindset is begging people to come forward.
For example, the people that he sexually harassed, you need to go file a complaint. Right now, the system looks at how many charges are there. If this guy gets 10, 20 charges against him, he's screwed.
As the convenience store wasn't the only place he bothered workers, he also bothered other streamers. He bothered random buskers. He and his stupid Korean friend bothered random girls in the streets.
Hey, girl, you want me on stream? My first stream.
Even following them into stores.
Why did you run back in the store, bro? Well, I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. This your friend right here?
And shouting at old ladies just begging for change.
Get lost. Get the.
Oh my God, this
Come
is.
on.
As much as I think Johnny and Johnny Jr. are losers, I think that Korean dude that follows them around for secondhand clout is the most pathetic person I've seen on the internet. So I feel no sympathy for him, as he may have legal issues of his own, and he's pretty much earned it, hanging out with a guy that literally despises his entire existence.
I like to make content that makes people violent. I hate Asians. I think all Asians need to be exterminated. Somebody please put this on the news tomorrow.
Which this too turns out to be a crime in Korea, punishable by up to 7 years in jail. On top of the time he went into their subway system, broadcasting that he has a device.
나에겐 폭탄이 있다. 나에겐 폭탄이 있다.
Which again violates local laws that could get him an additional 2 years in prison. So Dexerto said 10 years in prison. My math here adds up to 16, with some people even saying 29 years. But I guess the sentence length is irrelevant when Korea had an over 99% conviction rate. Now I understand long prison sentences isn't as common in Korea, but the justice system is more of a deterrence for future offenders than rehabilitating previous offenders. So this particular scenario has zero drawbacks when you can imprison someone for several years, then immediately deport him back to his home country. And although incarceration is incredibly expensive, it just might be worth the worldwide headlines of "Do not f with Korea." We got military-age men that'll beat you up everywhere. We got high-speed internet to live stream your beating from every angle. Then we let you rot in a box over laws you never knew existed. And that message is priceless. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the
no one said anything. Is this not solved yet? Is he not in prison yet? What? Oh my god, you guys didn't tell me anything. You guys didn't tell me anything. It's literally nothing. The shirt. Can someone tell me what happened? It's still going. Shit. Okay, Nien sent me this video. Oh no. Is this one of the rap battles? Oh my god. Oh, it's 8 minutes long. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what Nien, the note, the little note that Nien put by the side of this video. She said, watch as long as you can. What is this? I don't know. I don't know.
The moment you've been waiting for. Inside Out 2 versus Digital Circus rap battle. Come on, who you think's gonna win in 3, 2, 1. Inside Out versus Digital Circus. Inside Out versus...
That is as long as I can watch. I am very sorry. That's as far as I can go. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried. But the Inside Out versus Digital Circus, Inside Out first. Can I see the comments? Oh my god. Inside Out versus Digital Circus. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks like it's just very bad. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Just this.
Inside Out versus Digital Circus. Inside Out versus...
This was just so bad. I'm sorry, but that was just so bad. I mean, they didn't even try. They were copying the. That's a lot. Wait, did you just give me a video of 42 minutes? 40 Nien. 40 minutes. Oh wait, but it's the darkest. Okay. Forget I complained. Forget the complaint. Forget it. I was wrong. Forget the complaint. Let's pretend I never said shit. I was like, she made 42 minutes. And I was like, are you fucking serious? You just made me watch Inside Out versus Digital Circus. And now you're making me watch a 40-minute video? What is wrong with you? And then I click, and it's the Darkest Kids TV show ever made. I lift both my hands. Cinema. Okay, let's watch. Ooh. Okay.
It's the winter of 1985.
Okay.
A family living in a remote region of the Philippines receives a package at their door, which contained a single VHS tape and a note stating that the contents were for the children of the house. And so the kids were gathered up one by one and sat in front of the television where the tape began to play,
You didn't check
introducing
it
them
before?
to a brand new show called
Life with Grandpa. You didn't check it before?
This was the experience for hundreds of kids across the world, made to watch a seemingly harmless puppet show about a grandpa and his family, with most of the young viewers loving it, gladly watching this episode and the many others that would be sent later on, over and over again, blissfully unaware that what they were being shown would someday come to be known as one of the most disturbing rabbit holes in the history of children's media. This is the story of Life with Grandpa, the darkest kids show ever made.
Nothing can harm you when Jesus is near.
Oh.
Dad, I don't want you to leave.
Can I persuade you to subscribe? Before we dive any further down this rabbit hole, I want to first thank today's video sponsor, Saley. Throughout my life, I've taken
fellowship dedicated to sharing.
She loved to play on the steep hillside. Life with Grandpa, won't you come along?
This is Life with Grandpa,
they look
a
kinda
straight-to-VHS
ominous.
show made for children created sometime in the mid-80s. The program followed a family of humanoid puppets on their journey to teach the audience lessons loosely based on Christianity through the use of stories, skits, and songs, acting as a guide for children to live their best possible lives for Jesus.
We're continuing with some more lessons about prayer. Are you all ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Lord. Such sweethearts.
The show was set up in an episodic fashion, never following any main overarching storyline, and instead, each installment would be composed of a series of shorter segments, recounting past experiences from this family, with an occasional musical number thrown in here and there.
We don't have a sad God. We have a happy God who wants us to be happy too.
Unsurprisingly, the main character of the crew was Grandpa, who acted as the show's host, often being the
Okay, this, if you showed me this picture, I would believe this is from a horror game. Like, just this. It looks very not nice.
one to teach the episode's central messages not only to his on-screen family, but to all the kids watching at home.
But it's my kite.
But
You watch 5 seconds of the rap battle. Nien, it was you. I'm gonna quote your comment. It said, "Play this video for as long as you can tolerate it." Inside Out versus Digital Circus. Inside Out versus Digital. I couldn't. That was enough. That was a lot for me. Because it was like, didn't. No, I didn't. Not fair. You want me to give it another try? I can give it another try after Life with Grandpa. You know what? I can give it another try. Okay, I can give it another try right now. You know what? I don't want to ruin Life with Grandpa because it looks like a very cool video. Let's just get this shit over with. Oh my god, that is so hard to listen. That is so hard to listen. That is so hard to listen to. That is so hard to listen. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm Joy and I'm on the beat. Yeah, I'm Joy and I can't be beat.
What?
The fire and the lightning. Don't get too close, I can be frightening.
What?
Yeah, you're Joy, but you make me depressed. You're terrible with rhymes, I think you should rest.
Oh my god, no. Can I stop now? Is this enough? Please. Can you spare me this? Please. I don't know how you believed I could watch this whole thing. This is awful. This is making my skin crawl. Like, is that how you say it? I don't even know how to say it. Instead of, I don't want to see this ever again. This is awful. This is terrible. This is stop it. Stop. Goodbye.
Wouldn't you like to pray that some poor little boy who doesn't have so many toys and blessings as you do will find your kite?
Yes, Grandpa.
as he was made to be a wise, almost religious-like figure whose words were never questioned. Often seen by his side was his wife, Mother Maria, though for as often as she's shown, she rarely has much to say.
Yes, thank the Lord for such a good, sweet boy.
Typically only chiming in when she's reiterating Grandpa's messages to the children. And of the children, there was Davida, Techi, and Davidito, with the latter being one of the show's central figures, landing right next to or potentially even ahead of Grandpa in terms of screen time, as Davidito often got his own segments and told his own stories directly to the audience.
Hello, children. Would you like to hear some exciting prayer adventures? This first story happened when I was very small.
And though it's never outright stated, it's clear that Davidito was put on a pedestal, with the child often getting special treatment and being showered in gifts, as the family clearly seemed to favor him.
Thank you, Uncle Al.
It's called a kite.
We want to give you a little surprise because you were such a good witness.
This brand new tape recorder is for you.
Thank you, Jesus.
With there never being an explanation as to
Thank
why,
you, Jesus.
this is the core group of Life with Grandpa, with the only other reoccurring characters being Aunt Sarah and Uncle Elf, a couple that was often shown around the house helping look after the kids. And despite this looking like something pulled straight from the depths of the uncanny valley, the
Yeah,
content
it
within the
looks
show didn't really seem all that troublesome. In fact, it appeared fairly normal, and not
No.
too unlike the many other low-budget religious
I want
shows
to
of the
forget
time,
that.
highlighting themes like obedience,
Nothing short of right is right.
Yes, so the right thing
is
to obey.
sharing,
Oh my god.
Good morning, Davida. I have a surprise for you. Oh, can I see it? I would like to share my cars with you. Which ones do you like?
and loving everyone.
That's really sweet of you, David. Thank you for that nice, generous present.
What present?
That nice kiss. A kiss makes a real beautiful gift or present.
Though mixed within these fairly standard teachings, you'll find other moments that are far more unusual.
A ver.
Don't run down that gravel hill.
I told you not to.
Davida! Oh, Davida.
She's bleeding, and her cut is all covered with dirt.
And I don't even have a tissue to wipe it with. I'll just have to lick it clean and spit out the dirt.
The show featured a lot of strange underlying themes that seemed to have nothing to do with religion, or at least not the conventional beliefs of Christianity, with one of the more obvious being its unprompted disdain for doctors.
We'll have to really pray that there won't be a scar.
Soon afterwards, there was no sign at all of the deep gash on Davida's forehead. Surely a doctor would have stitched it, but our God is still a God of miracles. Praise the Lord.
As well as its constant endorsement of spanking.
Jesus spanks us because he loves us and wants us to obey and be good.
We're really sorry. So if the Lord should spank you a little bit or correct you, it's for your own good. It's because he loves you and wants you to be good and obey.
And while these are certainly strange, by far the most glaring indication that Life with Grandpa wasn't just your typical kids show came from the program's stance on women, with the first major example coming from a song made for the young girls watching on.
Oh no.
So do the dishes and clean the floor, and God can show us something more. I'm ready for any job at all, whether it's great or whether it's small. I'm ready to go, ready to stay, ready my place to fill. Ready for service, lowly or great, ready to do God's will.
The message behind this song is clear. If you're a woman, then it's your job to cook, clean, and have babies. And that's about it, as this is God's will and your sole purpose for existing. And while this ideology was certainly not as controversial at the time,
Yeah,
the
it's
show
true.
took it even further.
It
as it
is
hammered
true.
home this idea to all the children watching on by repeating one line at the end over and over again.
Trust and obey, for there's no other way. Trust and obey, for there's no other way. Trust and obey, for there's no other way.
Making it clear that this was a lesson that the showrunners didn't want these kids to question. But as comically offensive as this song is, it was far from the worst that the show had to offer.
It's time for our lecture song.
What? Is this a molester song?
In another episode, we're
Did it
shown
say
a musical
molester
number
song?
about Grandpa, who's portrayed as a scientist that's always busy working, though the song is really less about him and more about his love interest. A robot with long hair and nude female breasts. It's one of the most surreal things that I've ever seen on a kid's show, as this thing was clearly meant to be a portrayal of Grandpa's wife and women in general, likening them to robots. Though unlike the previous demeaning song, this number is blatantly perverted, as it not only shows the robot having breasts, but it also shows Grandpa fondling them as well. And these perversions weren't even exclusive to its imagery.
What?
It's shocking for so many reasons, but mainly due to the fact that this was on a show that was literally made for toddlers and young children, who are now being shown this clearly explicit content. And most disturbing of all is the realization that this sexualized material was actually nothing new to the world of Life with Grandpa.
What?
Predating the puppets, there was a little-known illustrated book series called Life of Grandpa, with the show practically being a shot-for-shot remake of this book series, featuring the same exact characters and stories. And much like the show, the series was also a religious guide created for children.
Okay.
In its pages, you'll find themes about morality and lessons made to guide you towards a proper way of living through this religion. But these books also had a very apparent dark side, one far worse than the show it inspired. In the chapter Real Fathers, we're shown a scene where Techi and Davidito question why they have two different skin colors, despite them being siblings, as Techi noticed that Davidito's skin appeared light brown, while hers was almost pure white, to which Grandpa then explains to them how his wife and their mother had slept with other men. See, God used Timothy and Carlos only to fuck mama so that I could have you both. They were just like an instrument or tool that Jesus used to help create you wonderful little children for his kingdom. Praise the Lord. This was followed by an in-depth explanation of what that scene looked like, including images depicting the act. Examples like this are prevalent all throughout the pages of Life with Grandpa, with erotic material being shown constantly with no regard as to how inappropriate this is to be showing kids, which begs the obvious question, why? Why was Life with Grandpa so blatantly perverted? Well, the answer lies with the author of the books, and the reason for the show's existence. David Berg.
He shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect. That's when Jesus is going to come back, to rapture his saints, to gather them together.
Born in 1919, David grew up a devout believer in Christianity, but wanted something more from the religion. He dreamed of one day starting his own group with his own teachings.
Of
and
course.
In 1968, at the ripe age of 50, he decided it was time to do just that. The group began in Huntington Beach, California, and went by many names over the years, like Teens for Christ, the Children of God, the Family of Love, the Family International, or just the Family. But regardless of its name, there was no denying what this group was. A cult.
A cult.
A cult led by David Berg. Berg would find young hippies and those struggling with drug addiction and mental health issues, and convince them to join his group by stating that the end of the world was coming soon, and that they needed to follow in his path and join his family to save their souls. It was pretty standard cult ideology, but at the time it was extremely effective, with the sect amassing a staggering 10,000 members at its peak.
10,000!
And at first, David got by with fairly standard teachings from the Bible, although this wouldn't last. After some time, Berg began addressing his followers via frequent illustrated messages called Mo letters that featured his ramblings and teachings from the time, with Berg slowly ingraining into his members that the contents of these letters should be taken as seriously, if not more so, than the Bible. In one of these letters sent out in 1972, Berg claimed that God was going to destroy the United States and that the group needed to flee the country immediately, with Berg demanding that his followers spread out all across the globe and open up communal homes where members could live as one, far away from the public eye. As a result, many
Weird.
members packed up their things and left right away, leading to roughly 130 communities being established across 70 different countries, essentially overnight. This mass migration had an extremely significant impact on the family, as it left practically the entire group outside of the United States, and more importantly, outside of the United States jurisdiction, meaning that Berg can now get away with far more than he used to. And unsurprisingly, this is where he began to tighten his control.
Oh no.
The full-time members were made to give up all of their earthly possessions to the group and cease all contact with their family and friends who were non-believers, cutting them off from the outside world completely. And these restrictions also applied to the media they consumed. In his teachings, Berg denounced all forms of entertainment made outside of the cult, since he believed that this would poison the minds of his members and potentially sway them into leaving the group. And so, instead, he insisted that his followers only consume media that was produced directly by the family, with these works often being created by Berg himself or the other followers he enlisted, and then shipped directly to the members' homes, leading to hundreds if not thousands of videos, movies, and TV shows being produced and shared among the family. But for Berg, this wasn't just about providing entertainment. It was really all about controlling the minds of his group, and even more importantly, indoctrination, with his primary targets being children.
Oh my god.
From birth, most kids were not shown any media other than what the cult gave their parents, with these works quite literally shaping their minds into following everything that the cult believed in without question. The main themes of these were usually things like always be happy,
more than 70 little muscles form a rowdy face.
But only 14 muscles put a smile in its place on your face.
always show love, and never, under any circumstances, question your parents.
Always best to do it 'cause Daddy said so. Do it 'cause Daddy said so. Do it 'cause Daddy said so. Trust, obey, and do it 'cause Daddy said so.
The obey word is just, it's a lot.
And Life with Grandpa was no exception, as it too was created by the family in order to instill their beliefs into its child viewers, with the line trust and obey being hammered home time and time again, as those creating the programs didn't want their kids questioning any of the practices, and so they were teaching them to simply smile along and trust the adults. But because the group was the one producing and distributing the content, they basically had no regulations placed on them, meaning that they could include whatever they want in these shows without any repercussions, leading to many of the showrunners exploring some of the group's more controversial beliefs, which becomes extremely troublesome when you realize that the family wasn't just your standard cult, and instead, it was a sex cult.
What? What?
When you think of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, what are you thinking about? You think about a beautiful naked man and a beautiful naked woman. And what is the first thing that a beautiful naked man and a beautiful naked woman would, of course, naturally do as soon as they saw each other and nobody else around? I think just one look was all it took.
David Berg was a deeply perverted man. The idea of sex consumed him and seeped its way into essentially all of his teachings.
I think Adam and Eve are over there behind those bushes right now, busy making, not pina colada, I think they're making some other kind of juices.
And once his followers were outside of the US, he began to preach something he called the Law of Love, which essentially said that the family should be showing all people love, and that love should come in the form of sex.
I practice what I preach, and I preach sex, boys and girls, hallelujah.
And so he told his followers to open up their relationships to outsiders, calling the practice sharing, as you were made to share your partner in the hopes of enticing new people to join the group. But he wasn't satisfied with just this, and instead he began to mandate that the women of the group participate in something he called flirty fishing.
Oh no.
Also known as FF, flirty fishing describes the practice of women going into bars at night in order to pick up lonely men, who they would then entertain for the night. The goal of this was to convince these men to join the family, though more realistically, the goal was also to make money, as they were made to charge for their services,
Oh
with
my
the women
God.
being told to seek lonely businessmen. And this is something that Berg not only pushed heavily, but outright mandated, insisting that every woman in the group do this or face being removed from the family, even those who were married. And Berg was so
What?
serious about this that he sent every colony report forms so that they could report how much flirty fishing was being done, in order to check their statistics and make sure that they were up to par. Understandably, many women of the group were concerned by this and wanted nothing to do with it. However, most of them had moved all the way across the world and sacrificed all of their belongings to be in this group, meaning that their removal would leave them with nothing. They were trapped. Simply put, Berg was forcing the women of the group into prostitution, and he was
Yeah.
shameless about it too, calling them God's whores and Christ's hookers. The worst of all,
What?
Berg knew that flirty fishing could put these women in grave danger, as he admitted to them that violent assaults were going to happen, but he said that if you want to live, simply don't resist. And if you do get hurt or even killed, that's entirely your fault, as after all, it was God's will. And this was on top of a myriad of other horrific things that Berg said that I can't even repeat here. But the man saying all of these horrific things was the same man who wrote Life with Grandpa, and he
Oh my
used this
God.
medium to normalize his sex cult's beliefs for the children watching, which gives more context as to why women were portrayed in the way they were in these books and the show, as Life with Grandpa was breaking down the young girls watching and grooming them for a life of prostitution that they were made to accept without question.
Trust and obey, for there's no other way. Trust and obey.
Though the show wasn't only for preparing the kids for the perverse lifestyles they were headed for, and instead, they were already becoming well accustomed to it. Throughout his Mo letters, Berg also began to preach that children should be involved in these affairs and sharing as well, stating that he
No.
believed age should have nothing to do with it. In
No,
fact, he believed
no.
that children should be taught about this lifestyle essentially as soon as they're born. And although, again, I can't read his exact words on this, Berg had declared open season on pedophilia, and much like flirty fishing, it was mandatory.
No, no, no.
The abuse that followed is unimaginable, at a scale far too large to fully know to this day. Abuse that the parents of the children not only allowed, but often participated in, with one of the more notorious large-scale accounts coming from something that the group called the Love Video. This movie
No.
was a result of Berg sending out requests to all of the parents to send him lewd videos of their children dancing, which he not only took for himself, but packaged together into a long-form compilation video that was then distributed to all of the cult's members, encouraging the others to film similar content, with Berg going as far as creating a guide to help create the perfect video. And not only did many parents go along with this, but many clearly enjoyed it.
Keita shared with us the video that just came from World Services, and it was so inspiring. It was so beautiful. The love video.
And for this couple specifically, this wasn't the only order that they were happily following.
And it was really a blessing, too, for Joe and Hobo, because they had a good chance to share also with Sally. Amen. And so the Lord's really setting us freer and freer to obey and to be free and to show that sample of freedom and love to the world.
Life with Grandpa was literally created to indoctrinate kids into a pedophilic sex cult, and it makes you realize why exactly it and so many other of the cult's programs were hammering home this point of not questioning your parents or any adults, and to simply obey and smile.
So the right thing is
To obey.
Because the adults in their lives were now suddenly doing unimaginable things to them, and they were being groomed not to question it, making some of the show's segments horrendous in hindsight.
One very special way you can show the big people that you love them is by giving them lots of hugs, kisses, and cuddles. Oh, a child's love and affection really encourages and inspires the big people.
It was normalizing their abuse, and because of this, many children never questioned the horrible assaults that they endured. Assaults that were all fueled and pushed by David Berg's sick perversions.
Oh my God.
God created boys and girls able to have children by about the age of 12 years of age. My God, now he's going to advocate child and sex. Yes.
Which were far from theoretical, as Berg himself allegedly partook in this practice repeatedly with his own children and stepchildren, as incest was also a key point of his teachings, and his adult followers rarely dared to question this, as those who refused to partake in Berg's latest teachings were again at risk of removal from the group, which is even more devastating for those who had children, as much like all of their possessions, their kids were pledged and belonged to the family.
Oh my
And the kids
God.
themselves couldn't seek help either, as those that refused to trust and obey were sent away to actual prison camps owned by the cult until they
Oh,
were
no.
basically reprogrammed.
Oh no.
They made camps. I was sent with my brother to the Philippines. We had armed guards from the Filipino military keeping us in. They would publicly beat you if you asked to leave, then try to break you and get you to confess.
And the group continuously got away with this too, thanks in large part to Berg's orchestration of the group leaving the United States, which looking back was almost certainly done on purpose. Plus, many members were actually living in hiding. In fact, all of the members were made to change their names upon joining the group, and most were told to never give out their last names, meaning that if any child wanted to report that had happened to them, they would be unable to provide even the names of their abusers. And this included Berg too, who at this point lived most of his life in hiding, going by numerous aliases to avoid detection. Aliases like King, Moses, Mo, Dad, and eventually, Grandpa. The entire show was about him, David Berg, which is why he was shown as a wise, unquestioned religious-like figure who the children were made to look up to. And that wasn't all, as the characters shown alongside Berg were also members of his real-life family that lived with him in a remote commune. Mother Maria was the nickname of Karen Zerby, David's wife who helped him run the cult and facilitate this era of hypersexualization, while Aunt Sarah was based on Sarah Kelly, the woman in charge of running the prison camp made to punish the kids who dared question the family's beliefs.
Sarah Kelly, who was responsible for me being held against my will in the Philippines.
But the most grotesque detail to come from the revelation of who these characters are was that it showcased David Berg's polygamy, as he was actually married to many people in the real world, and two characters on the show itself, Mother Maria and Davida, his then 5-year-old stepdaughter.
What?
Davida would eventually go on to tell her story, stating that she had been Berg's child bride.
And there was a ceremony with the ring and everything, and once I turned 5 years old was when I was implicated into being one of his queens, so to speak.
Along with allegations that she had been victimized by him countless times. And she wasn't the only victim of Berg's perversions.
That's a lot.
Techi was often sexualized by Berg publicly, with Berg having stories made and illustrated depicting his fantasies about her when she was just a child. On top of this, numerous people within the group also claimed that she had been outright assaulted by the hands of Berg, as well as many others in the group.
And look at our pretty girls today. You're dressed in such nice dresses and your hair looks so nice. Yes, you look so pretty for all the children that are watching today.
The context of who these characters are makes this already disturbing show that much more sickening.
God.
But of all of the horrible stories to come from the real-life characters of Life with Grandpa, there's one that is far and away the most horrific. The story of Davidito.
David is such a handsome boy, isn't he, girls? Would you like for David to share some more lessons?
Yes, Grandpa.
Are you all ready? Okay, David, you have the floor.
His real name was Ricky Rodriguez, and as a baby, he was taken in as Berg's son following Maria conceiving him with a man after a night of flirty fishing. And being David's first son, he was given the nickname Davidito. As for David Berg, he viewed this child as essentially a messiah. He began telling his followers that Davidito would one day save them from the apocalypse, causing Davidito to become a celebrity within the group and worshipped as a religious figure when he was just a baby. Which explains why he was given so much airtime during Life with Grandpa, and why he was constantly being showered with gifts.
Oh no.
We want to give you a little surprise because you were such a good witness.
And for David and Karen, they wanted Davidito's life and childhood to be a guide for all members of the group, as they raised him in what they believed to be the perfect manner for a godly household.
Oh, no.
And so the couple and several other contributors documented the way he was raised, with daily journal entries that were published as weekly newsletters, and eventually turned into one massive book titled The Story of Davidito. And the family truly believed that this over 700-page book was the ultimate guide for parenting and showed the only proper way to raise a child. Though what it actually showed was just how badly Davidito was being abused. Davidito is described laying next to his nude nannies, witnessing orgies involving his own mother, and being touched sexually by the adults around him, with these examples being presented through not only written stories, but actual photographs.
What?
With the adults involved having their faces removed and drawings placed over the top of them
Oh
in
my
order to hide their identities.
God.
The book was not only promoting sexual acts with children, but it was outright showing it, and showing it happen to Davidito. And because of this, we have a daily journal entry of all the abuse that this child suffered, starting when he was an infant. Despite all the heinous acts that had been going on within the family, they had up until this point gone virtually unchecked by the public eye. But the story of Davidito would prove to be the first domino to fall.
I
as the
cannot
book
believe it.
leaked to the press.
Oh, thank God.
Children of God. Founded by Moses David Berg, he reportedly sanctioned sex among children.
This immediately became a news story all
Thank
across
God.
the world, and it began shining a light on the family and its twisted beliefs. But despite all the constant news coverage, and the story of Davidito being tangible proof of the cult's horrible practices, there was still essentially nothing done to stop them, as very few arrests were ever made as a result, and even fewer resulted in convictions. So nothing was ever done to help Davidito. And so during his entire childhood and his early adult years, he stayed with the group. Though the older he got, the more he began to see the family for what they really were, and the constant pain that he was experiencing eventually made him want to just run away from it all. And so, in 1999, that's exactly what he did, fleeing to the United States in the hopes of starting a new life. Though this was easier said than done, and no amount of distance was enough to keep him away from his tortured past.
Oh no.
At one point during his time in the United States, Ricky actually opened up about the struggles he was experiencing on a website made for survivors of the family. And there, he documented just how bad things really were for him and several others behind the scenes, living with Berg, appropriately titling the post, Life with Grandpa. It was apparent that he was haunted by this life that he tried to escape, as the trauma was an everyday cycle of hell, and he just couldn't take it anymore.
Do you know that sometimes the Lord likes to test our faith, to teach us patience, and to really make us pray? This is just what happened to me once.
Did he kill himself?
Well, hey everyone. I want people to know that even though some of the things that I'm going to try to do are rather shocking and maybe not right in a lot of people's books, I want to explain some of the reasons behind them.
On January 7th, 2005, Ricky Rodriguez set up a video camera in his apartment and expressed his desire to kill his mother and other leaders of the group for all the dreadful things that they had done not only to him, but to all the other children, with his hope being that this would finally bring down the family once and for all.
Did you kill him?
My goal is to get those sick fucks Ma and Peter, and you know, then I can go to the next life knowing that you know, that I made a difference.
With Ricky going as far as to show off the various ways that he planned on torturing them.
I'm gonna have to make
Oh
do. I got my drill here.
What?
Got lots of fucking duct tape.
God knows, he hears, he cares. He loves his girls and boys. He gives his very best to those who let him choose the toys.
By this point, David Berg had been dead for years, though the family carried on with his mother, Karen Zerby, assuming full control, which explains why she was the primary target. And much like Berg, Karen spent most of her life in hiding, with Ricky being unable to track her down, though he was able to find Angela Smith, one of the nannies responsible for raising him, as well as one of his most prominent abusers, as she was even shown in the story of Davidito assaulting him. At this point, Ricky was exhausted, and Angela was his last shot at getting intel to help him find his mother and finally carry through on his plans. And so, he invited her over for dinner, under the guise of rejoining the group.
I went home that night and tried to wait patiently for the next day. But the Lord still had more lessons that he wanted to teach me. This is what happened.
Before Ricky could even get the information he was looking for, something in him snapped, and midway through their conversation, Ricky grabbed a knife and stabbed Karen in the arm, and then slit her throat. He fled the area that night, driving for hours until he reached California, the place that years before David Berg had started the family. There, he called his ex-wife, professing to everything he did, saying that he did it mainly for his sister Techi, but he felt no better. In fact, he felt worse. And even looking back at the video, it's very obvious that this was something that Ricky didn't truly want to do, and instead, he felt like he had to do it, to avenge everyone that the family had hurt.
I'm not trained. I don't know how to fucking do this. I don't even want to fucking do this. God damn it.
And it was too late to take back what he did. And so he stopped the car in a dark parking lot, sat there for a moment thinking about everything that had happened during his painful life, and ended his suffering once and for all.
No.
I mean, in a way, that's what these fuckers have done to us. They didn't actually, you know, grab a knife and cut us up, but man, they sure fucked up our brains. That's the way it was at Grandpa
figuratively. They're going down. So, with that happy thought, I shall leave you.
What? This is... Wow, this is a lot.
Ricky Rodriguez's death was devastating for the community of survivors of the family, and it caused shockwaves all throughout the family itself, as his final video was plastered all over the news. And though it didn't happen in the way he expected it or wanted it to, Ricky's life and death undoubtedly contributed to the decline of the family, and helped diminish the cycle of abuse within the group. Starting from the story of Davidito, the public pressure forced Berg to outlaw the widespread abuse that he once preached. And though it is believed that it never really came to an end, it was at the very least significantly reduced. And by the time the news began to cover Ricky's death, it proved to be the final wake-up call for many still within the group, as they finally began to see through the facade that had once controlled their lives.
Like Grandpa says, prayer is powerful. When we pray, things will happen and things will be different.
It's difficult to watch any of Life with Grandpa, knowing its history, its purpose, and the real people that it was inspired by. Though as soon as the media began taking notice of the cult, many members were made to purge the media that was sent to them that may be considered incriminating. And as a result, it appears that most of Life with Grandpa is missing to this day, and potentially destroyed forever. Currently, only 4 episodes have been recovered, and it's not even known how many more were released, or even what year the show started or ended. But considering how closely the show mirrored the book, it's possible that these potentially missing and destroyed episodes are much worse than the ones we have today. But despite not knowing the full extent of the show, it's clear that Life with Grandpa and the countless other programs that the family made did exactly what they wanted them to. They brainwashed an entire generation of the cult's children, and the effects were devastating.
But they become extremely agitated when we ask them about Moses David Berg's teachings on sex.
My Little Fish. Now, your father described that as a routine publication.
They're not having sex, they're just kissing and hugging in bed. That's not sex.
If you show it to other people, they don't understand. That stuff's not supposed to be publicized. So many people think sex is wrong. So many people hate us. But we just telling them the truth. We're just telling them it's not wrong. We're just telling them that there's nothing wrong with it. And here come these publicizers doing them to everybody.
Between the strange content from the program itself, its obvious attempts at indoctrinating kids into a cult that was only ever going to harm them, the real-life people behind the characters, and the fact that this propaganda was so effective, I have no doubt that Life with Grandpa is the darkest children's show that I've ever come across.
Wow.
Though, shockingly, there's somehow one more layer to the story that makes this program even more disturbing.
What? Even more?
And now, here's the exciting ending to this story.
One thing that we haven't discussed yet is who was actually the one behind the creation of the show. There's no doubt that it's David Berg's stories and was probably done at his request, but who is the one actually making it? Well, unfortunately, most of the people who worked on the show have their identities hidden by only using their first names, or even using straight up aliases, so I could hardly find any information on any of them, with the exception of one, Peter Puppet. Peter Puppet was sort of a celebrity within the group, being responsible for numerous puppet shows, including one called The Lovettes, which was actually far more popular than Life with Grandpa, and was even supposedly broadcast on TV in the Philippines, with the show being a disturbing rabbit hole in its own right.
Would you like to hear a story? Well, then let's go see Grandpa in the garden.
Hello, children. So nice of you to visit us in the garden today.
But Peter Puppet owned this group and was in charge of the Lovettes team, and coincidentally, the Lovettes just so happened to be credited as the producers of Life with Grandpa. So Peter Puppet was, at the very least, one of the contributing creators of the show. And he also seems to be the one in charge of performing the actual musical numbers on the show, as they featured puppets that belonged to Peter and the Lovettes team, with these segments interestingly being credited to an unknown man named Peter Pioneer.
We have a beautiful song from Peter Pioneer.
It's not a concrete link, but it's clear that Peter Puppet had a role in the show's creation, and helped push the family's disturbed ideology onto hundreds of kids across the globe. But during the creation of Life with Grandpa, it seems his own beliefs were being tested. In the beginning of the video, we saw an example of the family's view on doctors.
Yeah.
Surely a doctor would have stitched it, but our God is still a God of miracles. Praise the Lord.
This sentiment was really common in the family, as Berg outright forbade any medicine or surgeries of any kind, instead preaching that miracles from God were the only way to heal. And because of this, many members of the family with chronic ailments or fatal illnesses were basically left to die.
Goodbye.
And one of those left suffering was Peter Puppet. His life is almost entirely a mystery, as he lived in hiding in one of the family's compounds. But according to some of the group's members, one day he noticed something in his neck, a small lump. And over the next few weeks and months, it began to slowly get bigger and bigger, to the point that Peter had to go visit a doctor in order to see what was wrong. And it was there he learned that inside of him was an aggressive tumor that was only going to get larger. The good news was the tumor was actually operable and could be removed with little risk to his life, but the bad news was surgeries were against the family's beliefs, and so he turned it down, instead opting to go back to the compound to pray the tumor away with the other members. This, however, never happened. Instead, the mass began to grow at an even faster rate, to the point that those around him could notice it, eventually leading to Peter hiding away in his room, away from the others, not wanting to be seen. However, at some point during his struggle, a photograph was taken, showing the entire compound he was living with. And in the background, we see Peter, whose neck is impossibly large. From here, it said that Peter began to beg the family to take him to get the surgery, as the tumor was quite literally suffocating him slowly.
It's too
turning him
late.
against the very beliefs that he once forced upon so many
It's too
children over
late.
the years. But the family forbade it, insisting that he wait for a miracle that was never going to come.
It's too late,
With
my
nowhere
man.
else to turn, Peter Puppet supposedly ended his own life shortly after this photograph was taken, adding the final pillar of context to Life with Grandpa.
Wow.
A program that can only be described as the darkest children's show ever created.
We've got to go now. Let's wave bye-bye, kids. God bless you. Come on, say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow, that's a lot.
For many a year, driven by hunger and fear.
Wow.
I must arise and go backward through sorrow. My
He died of natural causes. Wow.
heavenly Father's face, willing to take but a son.
What? No way.
I should arise and go back to my father and home. Back to my father.
Oh, another cold. Ah, okay.
I should arise.
She was feeling.
Back
Oh.
to my father.
Yeah, she was feeling guilty for everything she did, but
Why should I perish in dark despair? Here where there's no one to help nor care.
oh,
Where
well,
there is shelter and food to spare.
yep, that's why.
I will arise and go, deeply repenting these wrongs I've done. Worthy no more to be called his son, hoping my father his child will own. I
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, guys, we don't abuse children anymore. We swear.
Again,
It's very sad though, because it's a cult. They don't really know better. Pretty cool. Oh. Oh my god, you dropped that shit and then she was like, okay, let's watch some Fail Army. Wow, okay. You need to follow a straight line of content. You cannot drop that and then come to this. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, that made me very thirsty. Okay, this was funny. She was like, oh my god, the baby! Oh my god. No, the shawarma! Yeah, no, you don't have to step there. You literally don't have to step there. That's the first thing they tell you. Ooh.
That's too late to say sorry right now. You're gonna have to say sorry in a minute. We do not throw things at anybody, especially on our heads.
They were doing their best to punish the girl and not laugh, because if she sees you laugh, she's gonna do it again. So the dad was very smart. The dad was very smart, and the mother as well, because she also wanted to laugh. She was like, you see, she also wanted to laugh.
That's too late to say sorry right now. You're gonna have to say sorry in a minute. We do not throw things at anybody, especially on our heads. I'll tell you this story.
They are laughing.
Oh, that's a tall one.
Oh, my back! Oh, that's me. That's literally me. That's literally me. The cake! What is that?
No. Oh no!
What was that? A phone?
Oh no, don't. I'll go in really peaceful.
Goodbye, Grandpa. I'm so thirsty. No, the dentures! that would happen to me. No, my cake! Me, literally me. This was literally me. Oh, father. Ay, Miguel. Apps.
Foda-se! Agora é para escutar a mesma rente agora.
Ooh, the balls.
Oh, it's better yet. Oh no, it's out of soup. There you go.
Won't do, Daddy.
Daddy, you okay? Oh, he's so kind. That's a kind child.
You get that on the camera?
What is this? Oh, man, that's disgusting. Wait, you're not disabled. That could happen to me. Yes. Is that a child? Why are you?
Look at that! Oh my gosh! Oh, he's gonna scratch my foot! He's gonna scratch my foot! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't think. I mean.
Les cons nous piquent, on comprend rien.
Joke.
La voilà la chute.
Ew. I would be so mad. I wouldn't laugh if this happened to me. I would cry. I would be very sad. Look at the baby.
Bad things happen.
Ooh.
I went down, but I'm fine.
Where does he go?
It's gonna burn. It's gonna burn.
We're just trying to celebrate Christ's
Oh my god, she's a grandma. You guys need to. Oh. Is this a video of the cat that was burning? We did see a video of a cat burning. Is this a cat? Is this a video of the cat burning? That is not burning?
Death to the fish!
A child was crying. Oh my god. Ooh, la mató. He killed her.
That didn't go well.
Go! Go! No one cares! Go!
Go!
Just jump!
Yeah, that's me. That's me, alright. That's me, alright. I choked. No! Oh, the doggy got scared.
Go right over the middle, right over the middle, right over the middle. That's all.
That's fine. Ow! Ow! Oh, it's not real. Oh. Oh. Ooh. He's blind now.
Oh no! Stop! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just got that on video. I just got that on video. Oh no!
This is something I would do. Honestly, that is something I would do. I'm not even gonna commit to it. I really like when children ask, "Are you okay?"
Come on, Ray. Come on. Come on. Go. Go.
It's just a lizard. It doesn't. Well, no, yes, it does bite, but the rings.
Hold on. What do you have that on video? No. That could have been really good. She's gonna do it again. Oh my god. You have that on video? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Dad, damn it! Dad, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Stop.
You being serious or joking?
That's literally me, the autistic kid. Are you okay or are you joking? I think I did tell you guys that when I hit myself very hard, I don't talk. I do not talk because I need to get the pain away. So I'm just focusing on my key in in the place where I hit myself. So I never talk. And Nina gets very worried. she's like touching my shoulder, making sure that I look at her so she can make sure I'm fine. But I'm like, I can't talk right now because I am suffering. Are you slash Sudus or slash JK? Man, are you stupid? Animals don't like flash. Ooh, se mató. Oh my goodness. That is very dangerous.
Nine. 10, go! Are you okay, man? Hi, everybody. We're doing cheers.
Okay, she didn't know that would happen. Oh my... The spices! No! My imported paprika. Okay. Oh my god, both of them. Both of them. No. No.
Oh my god. Can you stop doing? It's falling! Ah! You should take the paper off! She didn't take the paper off!
Oh! Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh, oh, oh.
Turn your body. Turn your body.
Oh no. Uy, se mató.
Here, you need this right here? There you go.
Oh no, I don't like ice skating. No. That's not for me. Ice skating is not for me. That is slightly... I am sure someone might be aroused by that. Not me particularly, but... I don't know why I say that. Why did I say that? Okay. That's all. That's all for today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am very thirsty. We were watching videos with bodies of water in it and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I am thirsty as fuck. So the first thing I'm going to do after finishing stream is going to drink something. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I certainly did. My favorite video was the ones about the dude. Okay, I really like the videos about the dumb guy, but all the videos said the same thing and used the same clips. That made me angry at the third one. I watched 1, 2, 3, and then I was like, okay, can you give me some new material? You say the same thing every video. So I started to get mad. But I'm really interested in that. So that was nice. That was interesting. Yeah, it was a fun stream today. We have officially finished my week back. We have officially finished my week back. Tomorrow I'm going to stream ASMR, but that is a different channel. But yeah, this was my first week after my short rest. I am still profusely tired, but I hope you had fun anyways. This Saturday I'm going to record the last 3 episodes of Arcane, which makes me very excited. I'm going to edit them on Sunday probably. So if you're interested in watching them, you can go to my Patreon. And I don't have anything else to promote. I'm going to stream tomorrow on my ASMR channel. I am excited about that. And yeah, that's it. That's literally it. Thank you so much everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the little hype train. Thank you Choki for the biddies. Thank you Chewy for the biddies. Thank you Hoshi for the gift sub. Thank you Nien and Mako for resubbing. Thank you everyone who supported the stream today. Thank you for watching and thank you for staying. I hope you have a wonderful night. I will see you tomorrow on the ASMR channel. Let me link it right here. Zoink. There we go. Please take care, guys. Do some self-care, okay? Take a shower, eat a tasty meal, okay? Take care of yourselves. I love you. Bye-bye.